Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. I've had a brick in the wall stuck in my head.
Really?
Like all day. Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about this case randomly, and I don't know what clicked. I mean, we're in a school, but it doesn't make any sense, and so like I don't know. It just. Unrelated. I was listening to Pink Floyd, but a different song.
I was about to say,
yesterday.
Can I actually say I love Pink Floyd? I love Pink Floyd.
You do.
Like, I listen to them all the time at work. I love Pink Floyd. Another Brick in the Wall, not my favorite song by them.
No, me neither.
Not even close to my favorite song by them.
What's your favorite Pink Floyd song?
Brain Damage.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. I also have a special connection to that song. My senior year at dance, we did a choreographed piece to Brain Damage, and it was one of my favorite dance pieces we ever did.
It's so hard for me to like, because with Floyd, it really depends on what mood I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I have a lot of bands that are like that.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Where it's like, it's kind of like asking me what my favorite Rush song is too, where it's like.
Well, it depends on what mood.
Depends on what mood I'm in. I don't know.
You know what? It's the same for me in Duran Gray. Like, you ask me what my favorite Duran Gray song is, and I'm like, depends. Am I angry? Am I depressed? Am I happy?
Pink Floyd, when I listened to them, was a little too trippy. I love trippy music, though.
Oh,
I mean, I don't trip, but I love trippy music. You know what I'm saying?
Ditto.
Are we hitting the bottle? Which bottle? I'll hit you with a bottle. I'm just kidding. What's up, Damask? RBM, hello!
Load this data. Hell yeah.
Do it.
What is your favorite Pink Floyd song as of late?
As of late?
Mm-hmm. Like within the past month.
Oh, well, but lately it's been like, I can't pull out any random obscure shit like I could with something else, because lately I've just been listening to Comfortably Numb a lot. I love it. It's such a smooth jam.
Well, I mean, like, Brain Damage isn't an obscure song, and I love that one. I love that
Well,
one.
I mean, like, off air, I guess.
Yeah.
Because every band has their, like, their radio hits that, like, they're, like, 3 or 4 songs that the radio companies have the license to and can play. They can't just play whatever they want.
Yeah.
So, like, they'll just play the same... That's why they play the same 3 songs over and over again, just so you know.
That's why they play the same Rush songs over and over again.
Yeah, and I can't blame them, because the Rush songs that they play over and over again are the ones that are really... There aren't a lot of Rush songs that are short enough
to play
on air. Like, my favorite Rush jams are always, like, 15 minutes long, at least. So... But they should!
They should. They're really good. No, I feel you. Though I have to say, like, there are some bands that, like, their radio hits are not my favorite songs. And the same goes for Rush, but at least with Rush, I really like their radio jams.
So do I. I don't necessarily... I guess there's some... I won't say, like, I love every Rush song. There are some that are a little bit more forgettable. Especially, regrettably, like, in the 90s era. Because, like, I hate agreeing because everybody is, like, in the 90s, Rush was really shit. And I was like... Well, they experimented a lot with the sound changing at the time.
Yeah.
And some of it was forgettable, but there were some good jams in there. I would have loved for Ghost of a Chance to be on the radio. That was a good-ass song. It wasn't that long. And nobody knows Roll the Bones. That's like a ridiculously unknown... There's nothing from that album that people know.
Hands Off is the name of a short manga series that really made me mad back in the Dizzy.
Back in the Dizzy? Hey, Quattro.
Playing
Wonderwall. Oh my, was it you that I
Everyone's
told?
music kind of fell out in the 90s. I love 90s music! Don't hate me!
Well, but everyone from the 80s didn't know what the fuck to do. They were like,
That's true.
what's going on?
They were like, what is this Nirvana?
Did I ever tell you about, Radiohead doing the cover of Wonderwall?
Wait,
pretty
what?
sure. I'm pretty sure they did. Let me look it up.
I mean, I'm sure they did.
They had like a bitter rivalry kind of where they like both talk shit at each other, Oasis and Radiohead. Yeah, hang on.
Both bands I enjoy. I enjoy Wonderwall. Okay? It's not a terrible song.
I enjoy it sort of, but I would enjoy it more like, I don't know. I enjoy covers more, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
There's just something about... You know, I don't have to say it.
I do know. But it's like one of those things where I feel like Wonderwall is nowhere near my favorite song.
Yes,
like,
they did do it. I'm not crazy. Radiohead definitely did a Wonderwall cover, and they on purpose tried to sound really annoying from my reckoning, or just like, from my recollection.
I love Creep too.
I love Creep. It's not even anywhere close to my favorite Radiohead jam, but that's one of the radio hits that they played over and over again. But I still love it.
Yeah, no, I love Radiohead. And, you know...
No, Rama, it's hilarious. It's hilarious because it's grating on the ears on purpose. Like, take Wonderwall and then crank it up like nails on a chalkboard, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm trying to think. There is a Radiohead song that got a lot of airtime that was not my jam. Which one was it? It wasn't Karma Police. What was the other one? There's one of them. There's one of them.
Do you have a pair of snips on you?
Snips? Yes. Well, in the other room.
Oh.
Not in this room.
Just tell me if you see me playing with that, slap my hand.
Okay. Can do. Yo, Daniel, what up? Sorry, we got distracted by Pink Floyd and Radiohead, I guess.
I got real offended there for a second.
Oh,
I need to, like...
Sid, tone it down.
I got real offended there for a second. I was about to be like... Mm!
You want to sew? Here, I'll teach you how to sew without even being there. Advice for people who want to learn to sew right out the gate. You need to learn how to be real fucking patient. Like, real patient. And you need to not be afraid of the sewing machines. Because they're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you are inevitably going to sew through your finger. It is going to happen, and you just need to accept that. And once it happens, it's not likely it'll happen a second time. Because then you'll kind of gauge where your hands can go.
I was about to say, I also think, another, word of advice for sewing is, I know you didn't ask me, but
no,
I'm throwing in my 2 cents
we
anyway.
both sew for a living, so go for it.
Throwing in my 2 cents anyway. Hate yourself a lot.
Yes, you kind of do have to. Huh, I wonder if that says something about me that all my hobbies, sewing, speed running.
Yep.
You kind of just have to have a certain
amount of self-loathing.
Just a dash of self-loathing. Mm-hmm. Daniel, by the way, people who have back problems like I do right now, get this stuff. It's called Blue Emu. It's like a cream. It's amazing. It won't get rid of your pain, but it will definitely get rid of most of it, and it's awesome, and I like it. Anyways.
Wait, we already talked with you. I remember
yes,
now. We already talked with you about all that.
I don't know if we needed to present anything or go somewhere else.
I think we need to go somewhere else.
Okay.
Actually, wait, hold on.
I also did leather and went into upholstery. Leather is... You don't have to pin anything. You don't have to pin anything when you're sewing anything, really, if you have the skill to hold everything properly. But leather...
I pin.
Leather will kill you, though, just so you know.
No.
That, I mean, this rotary cuff thing that is going on with me, rotator cuff injury, whatever, I have a lot of things going on with it. Like, there are a lot of reasons it happened, but the fact that I did upholstery for so long did probably not help. It will kill your wrists, too. Sewing will kill you, eventually.
Okay.
Also, practice really good posture. You're gonna get fucked up if you sew forever and have terrible posture.
Take care of what we can today.
Let's see if we can find out. Let's get
Okay. Alright. I was just making sure they didn't give me a hint of where to go.
Okay.
For the last one. But I will go. I'm outdoors. Let's go. We just came from the maintenance area.
Yes.
Let's go back to the lecture hall.
Maybe? Hey, here's a thing. Maybe. 3D print your clothes. It's the future, and then I'll be out of a job.
Oh, talk about fucking... I had great posture. I was in dance my entire life. Just about. And I had great posture, and then I became a seamstress.
Sid's very tall.
And I'm very tall. Ow.
Hey, look, there's Hugh! Hey, Hugh! That's you.
Oh, it's you two. Do you want something?
Not really.
Did you find out anything? You said you were going to do some investigating of your own. Nope, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper. You don't really think Juniper could have done something like this, do you? Only the author and the victim knew the contents of the script.
Says you.
Both the stage and the art room were in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they'd already read the script or wrote it.
But...
Look, Professor Means is better able to handle this than you two, so just leave it to him.
Hi, Violet. Also, hey, by the way, during the corruption stream, I changed volume stuff, so let us know if the volume is weird. But yeah. Hello, Violet. Go into art. Do it. There it is again. I'm picking up some discord in Hugh's voice. Can we... I don't remember. Can we switch?
I am 5'11", so no, I am not that tall.
I'm 5'5" on a good day when I have good posture, which is never. So most of the time I'm like 5'4".
And yeah, Anung, you are taller than me. Shut up. I'm still really tall. I'm taller than the average male.
She's very, very tall to me because I am very small.
You are very small.
So Hugh, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself?
That's my favorite subject. Huh, whatever. I'm 6'1", and under this uniform, I'm 100% lean muscle. My grades are outstanding, and I'm the ace of the archery club, needless to say. I never miss my mark.
Wait, you're in the archery club? That's suspect. Wait, how tall are you, Daniel? I don't remember you being, like, significantly... I can't remember when... I have a horrible memory when it comes to stuff like that. I'm thinking back to when you visited. Daniel, you should visit again soon. I say that, but traveling is expensive, but I miss you.
Oh, and I'm incredibly humble, too.
How can he even say that with a straight face?
Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind.
I already know I'm a genius. How tall are we? Wait. Oh, no, how tall is Cynthia? I'm required to remind you that I'm your better, Sid. Well, see, that's the thing. When you say better, that's a very general statement. When you get into specifics, when you say general, like you're better, in what way? In which field? When it comes to being a sweet bean, Sid is definitely better than anybody I know. When it comes to sass, Sid is better than anybody I know.
I don't know. To be fair, a nun could give me a run for my money in the sass department. We real sassy at each other.
Maybe so. When it comes to shipping gay boys, Sid has no rival.
I have no rival.
Well, Anung says in all ways, so I'm sitting here waiting for you to prove to me that you're better at shipping gay boys. Bring it on. I expect that to be on my desk at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And this will be a part of your grade.
Also, I think it is true at least between me and Anung, I am the sweeter bean. I think I am the sweeter bean.
I don't know Anung as well. Anung is Sid's brother, by the way.
Yeah, by the way.
Who don't know.
Yes.
But
that's my bro.
In my opinion, and I'm extremely biased, Sid is definitely the sweeter bean.
I'm a pretty sweet bean.
Mm-hmm.
At least compared to him.
I'm pretty sure you can sew better, too. So there's that. So, you gotta be careful when it comes to those general statements. You know what I'm saying? I should join the debate club. Sorry, I'm in full-on Phoenix Wright modo.
That's what I was about to say, though. To be fair,
We're playing Phoenix Wright.
He is much better at me in the science and math and general.
But that's not everything, though. That's not all of life.
Department.
There's so many different, channels of life. And I love science. I'm just saying that's not all there is to it.
And being the smart. He has the better the smart. Than
Being smart is awesome. I'm about that. But that's not everything. That's not when you say the better, the general better. That's a part of it, but not all of it. So therefore, that is false.
I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I'm a genius.
Now I'm thinking O'Connor is your brother. But I've never, I don't know, actually, I think I've met your brother, once.
You've met him a couple of times. He's been over a couple.
I have a horrible memory. I will never claim to be better than anyone when it comes to short-term memory.
But, no, he definitely, my brother plays off that he's this guy, but he's not actually. He just likes to pretend to be this guy, to be an asshole. You're a better suturer.
Okay.
Oh, damn, that sucks. I would want to be a fantastic suturer. Now I'm jealous.
That's fair argument. Fair argument. You're saying your logic was flawed for a second there. Not that I don't use general statements all the time, but when it really matters, like ladders versus step ladders, I'm all about the actual facts.
Yes. But, as I said before, I pay them no mind.
I heard you the first time. Unknown. Just kidding.
Like I said, he likes to pretend that
I'm
he's
kidding,
this guy.
and you know that I'm kidding. I don't
know.
mean it.
I know. But what about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose to Robin. There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body.
So did we, and we didn't see you. I mean, you saw the body? Where were you?
I am a man of many asshole-based talents. This is true.
Me too. Just different talents, though.
Right, and I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin the victory.
What?
Look at that sweat and eyebrow twitch. Hugh, would you mind telling us a little bit more about that?
So, he's telling us he saw the body before the mock trial even started and didn't tell anyone? That's kind of shitty.
Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall.
Right, we were there, we remember that. Ah, yes.
Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall.
Zordon, hello! That's right. There was that announcement and then everyone came in here.
The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our own personal dressing rooms next door.
That's fancy.
Wow, your own personal dressing rooms. That's total VIP treatment.
You wore the same outfits you're wearing right now, probably.
Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. Don't even have windows.
Don't even.
They don't even. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style.
Wow. Really?
So I headed over to the archery range on the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back towards the main building.
Oh, so you just saw the dead body on the stage and just continued on your way, did you?
As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage.
So that's when you saw the body. Yes, this is a very legitimate legal high school. Sid is so mad about that.
Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit it, my legs were shaking.
Yeah, bruh. It's legal high school.
I could have easily been Robin if it hadn't been for that.
It's like a fanfiction come to life.
Wait, hold it right there. You went through the mock trial even though you just discovered a body? Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here.
I think I know why. Was it because of this?
Ugh, where did you get that?
So this article in the Themis Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial will get to make his confession to Junie. That's still no reason to just leave a dead body, by the way.
Right, but if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off.
And rescheduled. He really wanted to win that badly? Bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong? Still not normal.
Yeah, no. I understand. I know you love me, but I hope that if you discovered a dead body, you would tell the police before coming to tell me that you
I
love
would.
me. Be like, hold on a second, Sid.
Don't get it twisted. I love you very much. I would.
Good.
I would definitely call the police first. The dead body would be immediately on my mind and freaking out and calling the police. And then I would think to be like, oh, that's right, Sid, because I just saw a fucking dead body.
Things can be, things are understandably postponed. Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us.
We'll absolutely use that against you in a court of law.
It may prove useful at tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter.
Good. Thanks. Don't worry. We'll prove Juniper's innocence, you'll see.
I can't say you two inspire much confidence.
Well, we'll see if you think the same way when we put you on the witness stand.
Okay, Athena, what's next? I'm sad. I think my Apollo and my O'Connor are too similar, and I don't know how to distinct them from each other.
I mean, I'm always of the mindset of you don't necessarily have to have a crazy different voice for every character as long as you can act. The acting comes first, the voice comes second.
But you know, acting is second nature to me.
Lord.
Smack me. I deserve it.
No, I love you. Actually, I want you to be nearer to me. Well, I think we've talked to everyone who's somehow linked to the case.
Okay, maybe it's about time we wrapped up our investigation.
Wait, we haven't met with Junie yet.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's head over to the detention center. We gotta go see Junie! Alright, Sid, now you can ramp up your southern accent.
Actually, I have an itch right here. If you could get
Over here?
Yeah.
I don't have nails anymore. They all broke off this week.
You still have more nails than I do.
Like here?
A little lower? Right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Present this.
So, you really declared that you'd confess to Junie if you won the mock trial? Because he is definitely not the shy type.
Yeah, well, that's just the genius that is me. My thoughts and actions are on a whole other level from you mouth breathers.
No, it's your vanity that's on a whole other level.
Thank you, by the way, for that itchy.
You're welcome. No more Muska's face. Nah, just wait. He'll be back.
Random junk from some mouth breather? What makes you think I want to see that?
Shy boy or romantic boy?
Neither.
I love shy boy. Who does this guy think he is? Ooh! It's not that there's anything wrong with romantic gestures, it's just sometimes it can be a bit much, you know? To where I'm just like, this is really nice, but oh boy, maybe turn it down a notch.
False, we all love shy guy?
Yeah, I'm all about shy boy. Because I'm a shy boy. I'm not a shy boy, I'm a shy girl.
Oh. Neither for me does it. I like Delinquents with a heart of gold.
Yeah, Sid loves the dumb, stupid, pure-hearted delinquent types that just want to, like, use their fists to solve everything.
Yes.
But they're not really bad underneath everything. They're just, like, marshmallows. They, like, love cats and... I don't know.
They, like, they save kittens on the side of roads, but they'll also punch a bitch out.
Yeah. Love it. Flowers from your work to home just laid out. That's dangerous, though, in public. How many other people are gonna follow that, trail of rose petals, you know?
Be like, this is for me!
You're gonna get home and there's gonna be, like, a bunch of real confused people at your house.
I know, right? I was about to say, in the words of Marilyn Manson, you're so vain! I bet you think this song is about you!
Damn, though.
Extra edition of the school paper that covers the mock trial. How about this?
We did that one.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing about flowers is, it's a nice gesture. I don't necessarily, like, look at... If someone gives me flowers, I'm not gonna be like, why? Because that's rude. But, and I'll usually hang them upside down and let them dry out.
Mm-hmm.
There's still sunflowers dried out on the door to this very room.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, flowers die, man. So I'm just kind of like, why would you spend money on something like that? I get my mom seeds, because my mom's a gardener. She loves flowers. So for Mother's Day or her birthday or something, I'll just, like, buy seeds of random flowers. But I'll take the seeds out of the pack and put them in a bag and give them to her so she has to grow them and figure out what they are. Which doesn't always work, because sometimes the conditions you don't know, like...
Yeah.
The watering and sun conditions or whatever, but it's always fun when they start to sprout and she messages me and she's like, oh my god! They're magnolias or something! And I'm like, yeah, mama, you got it. She can't guess by what the seed looks like, so it's always fun.
I enjoy receiving flowers, but I don't enjoy receiving, like, bouquets. I prefer more, like, single flower type things. But the only bouquet I've ever gotten you is sunflowers. I will only ever buy you sunflowers.
Yes! I tried to grow sunflowers once. I do not have my mother's talent for growing things. Everything that I tried to grow dies. I just gave up.
Here we go. Oh,
Junie!
There she goes. Dina, thank you so much for coming.
She called me Thena like she used to. Maybe she's finally letting her guard down. What a cutie. Sunflowers are my favorite flower. And sunflower seeds used to be my favorite snack, but I can't eat them anymore. Junie, the crime's unfolding exactly like your script. Any idea what's going on here? I don't know, Gigi. I'm pretty bad at gardening.
We wanted to make it fair, so the script was kept secret until the day of the mock trial. And the only people who knew the details were Professor Corte and I.
Huh. Nothing we haven't heard already so far.
However...
Yes? What is it, Junie?
Well, there was this one article in the school paper. Ah, you mean this one? It's more like a tabloid piece than a newspaper article, if you ask me.
And me.
I've been worried that the trial would wreck the friendship between Robin, Hugh, and I.
She wants to stay friends, but both of the guys are hoping to take it to the next level. That's high school, all right. Oh, the passion of high school drama. Wish I could have experienced it. No, you don't, Athena.
No, you don't. And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Corte noticed and immediately changed it back.
Ah, so if Robin had won, Hugh wouldn't have been able to confess his love to Junie. That would have kept the trio's relationship the same. Well, I never knew Junie could be so devious.
Sorry, I guess my personal problems probably won't be of any help in court, huh?
Junie, you should just tell him, man.
Like, I don't like either one of y'all's.
That's like high school to a T. If some shit's going on in your friend circle and you got feelings, but you don't want to say anything because you don't want to ruin the friendship, do it anyway. Just talk it out. Just be like, look, man, I can't change my feelings. I know.
I think you're cute.
I think you're cute. If you reject me, that's okay. But at least I'm putting it out there, you know? Like,
at least I called you cute.
Yeah, just be honest with people. Communicate with people, and you won't have drama. That's exactly how it works.
You know, unless the person that you're communicating with is an asshole.
Yes, but I mean, as far as on your end, it's not complicated. You just be honest with people about what you think and feel, and you won't have to worry as much about the whole drama thing. And if people bring drama to your life, maybe they don't need to be in your life.
Yep. You never know. Help often comes in the most unexpected places. Thanks, Juniper. I'm really precious. Don't you want to date me instead?
Yes. He's much better for you, Juniper.
Yes.
You know, if you're into him. So, I was wondering about the awl you had while you were arrested. What's up with that?
Detective Fulbright! We found this in the suspect's pocket!
Huh? Well, why? There's blood on this!
That's evidence we made for the mock trial.
A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Real fishy!
It was the murder weapon from the mock trial. Professor Cortez and I were prepping it in the art room until the day before the trial. I didn't even realize I still had it on me until I was arrested. Then we've nothing to worry about. There shouldn't be any way to link that to the crime.
Unless it is real blood.
Still, that blood red color on the awl bothers me.
Oh. Wasn't it just paint or something? I mean, I was looking at it from pretty far away, but...
It probably was just paint, but that's what bothers me. It wasn't on the awl when we were prepping it yesterday. It wasn't? Then how and when did it get there? Well, before the mock trial began, I showed Thena and Mr. Wright to the waiting room. Then I went back to my dressing room to get the trial props we were going to use. That's when I found the art room key and the awl with what looked like blood on it.
A key? And the awl?
Professor Corte normally has the art room key since she's the Fine Arts Club's advisor. And since that key was there in the dressing room, I thought she was the one who had painted the awl to look like it had blood on it.
Oh, that's not good.
After all, she's always insisted that props should be realistic, so...
I mean, she's right, but... We have met Professor Smiley Teeth.
And he creeps me out.
Sid doesn't like him.
I don't like him. He makes me feel uncomfortable.
So, the awl suddenly shows up on the day of the trial with what looks like blood on it. I have a really bad feeling about this.
Me too, but let's not jump the gun on this.
We'll see. You and Professor Corte were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes. I left school at around 6 p.m.
Damn, you were there late.
Yeah, that's a little late, girl.
Did you notice anything different about her? No, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She looked and acted the same as always. I would have never guessed she'd end up like this.
Oh.
It looks like we're about out of time. Thank you for coming to see me.
We'll do everything we can to prove you innocent tomorrow.
I know, and I believe in you, Thena. Well, I should go now. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Is she gonna be alright? She's like a shadow of the girl we met back at the academy.
The Junie I knew was always like that. A little weak and kind of sickly. But the fact that she's lifted her facade shows that she trusts us. Even still...
What is it?
Well, when Junie and her two friends were talking about their friendship, I sensed some discord in their hearts.
For real?
Stop eating, Apollo. This is serious.
Listen, I maintain my strength and my cords of steel.
Look, but it's not... All right. You're right.
Olives are great for your cords of steel.
Don't spread misinformation. Look, I know what I heard, but it was really faint, and I could have been wrong, but I think I'm not wrong, okay? There's no reason to doubt their friendship, is there? Poor Athena, she doesn't know high school.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. You and Juniper are friends, right? You know that friend I mentioned to you earlier? Well, get this. Whenever something's troubling one of us, the other can just feel it. That's real friendship.
Oh, you pure bean.
He is.
I suppose you're right. Might as well forget about that and concentrate on the trial.
You're right. Until it's relevant again.
Yes.
Yep, tomorrow's the big day. Let's sort out what we know so far.
Okay.
Why does Apollo does look so much like a bird, and I love it.
He does.
I don't know what it is about his features that make him look bird-like.
It's his hair.
But it's his hair and his brows and his nose.
Oh yeah, his
Like,
brows, yeah.
All of that together for some reason just reads very bird-like, and I love it. And the fact that his nickname is Polly.
Yeah, that's why Trucy calls him Polly. Forgotten Sons, what's up, my dude? Okay, so, the victim, Professor Constance Corte, was murdered in the art room on the 3rd floor.
Murder dead, in fact.
Yes. And then, her body was moved to the outdoor stage in the quad. Also, the location where we found the body was just as the mock trial script described.
I wish those were the only similarities they shared.
Yay! What do you mean?
What I mean is the script and the case are exactly the same in almost every respect. So it follows that the actual trial may very well unfold just like the mock trial did.
Good thing we got some practice. I mean, oh no! The mock trial ended right before the prosecution was about to win. Well, that's not gonna happen. This time, Junie will be declared not guilty. Of course, I intend to get our results the honest way. We can do this. We'll be fine. After all, I have Apollo, and he's the king of being fine.
My name's Apollo Justice, and I'm fine!
Yes, you are, Apollo. Yes, you are. Isn't Apollo like a Greek bird? He's a god, not a bird. He's the god of the sun and music? I mean, there are other gods that had ties to music, but I'm pretty sure he had like a harp. It's been a long time, but I used to be... Oh, no, not that one.
The back key?
Yeah. But yeah, the Professor Mean's ideology is pretty fucked. My butterflies have butterflies in their stomach.
Oh no, Athena! So, what's it like to have your very own case for the first time?
It's horrible. My heart hasn't raced as fast since I ran that full marathon last year.
Damn, girl, 23 miles? Fuck. If you keep this up, you might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high.
Except someone can go to jail.
Did you get my joke, though?
I got it.
I did a joke. Relax, everyone's nervous their first time.
Man, Phoenix, you had the easiest case ever the first time. That guy didn't even know, like, about time zones. Easy peasy. So that means my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal. And willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction. There's that the end justifies the means concept again. I'm getting a little sick of it. Now that it has come to this, we have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means.
I hate you.
I wish you'd stop saying that.
I hate you.
That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way. But, Miss Sykes, just yesterday you told me. And as a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients.
He has a very creepy smile, and he looks like that fucking priest from Berserk!
He does. He looks... It's like, I get what they were going for with it, to look more like a statue.
Yeah.
But he looks like Mazgul. The
Yeah.
guy from... The priest from Berserk. It freaks me out.
He freaks me out so bad. He's the priest from Berserk with hair.
What if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial? Would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Oh god, it just makes your butthole clench.
Oh, but... Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? My, but aren't you a stubborn one? Well, I suppose you will have to learn of your own inefficiency the hard way.
Forgive me, Professor Means, but can we just leave it at that?
Oh dear, please forgive me. It's just, I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can. Get it? Because my name is Means. I do too, but... No, if you would excuse me. Thanks to him, I'm feeling even more pressure than before.
Don't let it get to you, Athena. And don't forget to keep smiling.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
The trial is about to begin. I'll show you to the courtroom if you please.
It doesn't please me, but okay.
Apollo, I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me.
You bean.
I know.
That's right. I have Apollo to back me up. Junie's fate rests in my hands, and I won't rest until she walks free.
They're so cute. They're all so cute.
Nice Moon sub. Actually, that's my favorite Moon emote.
Court is now in session.
All rise!
Oh, fuck. Here
Everyone
comes
at home,
Bob.
rise.
Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods.
Athena Sykes, defense team leader is ready, Your Honor.
That didn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay? You made my hair go limp.
I'll be fine.
Your baldness.
I know, as usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement. I'm getting quite used to it.
This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate it any further.
That's a $10 word.
Now summon the witness. Is there something the matter? Please do share your baldness.
Whatever gave you that idea? Bailiff, please call the first witness.
And now we don't even get an opening statement.
I mean, he kind of gave him one. He said the case is crystal clear.
I think, didn't Manfred in the first game do something to that effect as well? Where he was just like, decisive witness, decisive evidence, done. That's it. That's the opening statement. Proceed. Something like that. Detective Fulbright. He and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite the team, if you know what I mean.
Blackwell's response. Quite the team.
Quite the team.
Just ellipses.
He did precisely that. It's good to know that my memory of Ace Attorney 1 has not faded even a day in all this time. Like, still remember it like it were yesterday. All right, the case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain.
What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync.
That's what happens when you bangin'.
I was about to say, they're fucking.
They're fucking. Airframe, hi! Well, I don't think they're capable of mind melding, if that's what you're thinking. They just had a different kind of melding, if you catch my drift.
The kind where Fulbright puts his dick in Blackwell's butthole.
Yes, that's 100%. We didn't necessarily need you to elaborate. I think we all got that, but
No.
it's okay. Anyway, moving on.
No, we needed clarification.
Did we? Oh.
Just because I need to reiterate.
For the judge.
I also
I
need to
guess.
reiterate that fucking Fulbright is the top.
Yes.
Please do not forget.
I don't think... I mean, I've played this game before. I know these characters.
We are talking about sex in the butt area.
If they were together, Fulbright would definitely be the top, and no one can contest that.
No.
All right, Detective Fulbright, would you please explain the case to the court?
Rosa Cortez's body was discovered on October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. She was murdered with this all I have here. The victim's blood and the defendant's prints were both discovered on it. How about that? Ah! Bird! Thanks for the autopsy report.
Wow, that bird can deliver evidence too. Blackwell has trained him well.
Maybe Blackwell should train it not to mess up people's hair while he's at it. Moving right along. The body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, we detected traces of massive amounts of blood in the third floor art room.
Wait, does that sentence make sense? Traces of massive amounts.
Yes! In short, the murder took place in the art room.
So then, the body had been moved from the art room to the stage?
Precisely. And there's one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder that a school paper reporter hid in the art room. It captured a female voice screaming, "You're a goner!"
What's this? You have such a recording? That's illegal, isn't it? That's definitely illegal.
Must be from the tape recorder Miriam mentioned.
It's totally illegal. But why is this the first that we've heard of a death threat in the moment of the murder?
Because in Phoenix Wright fucking logic, you can hide evidence from people.
Yeah, I just want to... We've
It's
talked
totally
about this
cool.
many times, but just so you know, in an actual court of law, both the defense and prosecution have to be aware
Of every piece of evidence.
every piece of evidence.
They actually also have to agree on every piece of evidence.
Yes, they
that's
have to
presented.
present it to the judge, and they both have to agree on what pieces of evidence will be used.
What is relevant and what isn't.
Yes. Like, they can't necessarily be like, I don't agree with you using that evidence because it'll hurt my case. I mean, they can definitely think that, but they have to have reasons of it not being relevant and argue it to the judge. But overall, they both have to have the same fucking evidence. They can't hide shit. That's not allowed. Anyway, silence, please. I'm gonna play this tape for you right now.
Oh, ish.
You're a goner. We didn't actually get it. That's okay. There are definitely bullshit reasons to disallow evidence. We have seen it firsthand. But it's up to the judge. The judge gets to decide.
There's also bullshit of reasons to include evidence, too.
Yes, there is. The judge can definitely allow evidence that is incredibly misleading and not actually relevant. But if they argue it to the judge and the judge makes the decision, it will be allowed. And when the jury goes to deliberate, they get to look over whatever evidence has been presented. They don't get to look at evidence that hasn't been officially presented. Even if you make mention of it, they can't. Like, if there's a deposition that has been mentioned but not presented to the court, and the jury's like, I want to look at that deposition, they can't look at it. But...
Wait, hold on. Also, if a witness lies, they get charged with perjury and all of their testimony is struck from the record, if it's a criminal case.
If it's a criminal case. If it's a civil case, that is not true. Fun fact. We don't want to talk about it, but in the case we were in, someone committed perjury.
Yep. They sure enough did. And got caught.
And got caught committing perjury. And they did not have their... testimony stricken from the record, and they did not actually. We might have been able to file charges against them for it, but like, it would have been a lot more hassle than it was worth.
Yeah.
But in a criminal case, 100%. If you commit perjury, you fucked.
You fried.
Anyways, welcome back, Violet. You guys all learned something today. Now you know.
Where's my super short show?
That's quite hard to hear. I couldn't hear it.
But the voice does sound female, I guess. The noise and low volume of the voice have made voice print analysis all but impossible.
Well, then you haven't identified the voice as belonging to the defendant, then.
Not so fast! After all, voice print analysis isn't everything.
Is that right?
The victim is killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. The question is, when was the body moved?
I don't follow. Oh, I know. It could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around.
Sorry, but no! Ha! You idiot! The campus was full of students that morning. However, no one reported seeing a body. That means the body was moved sometime before the mock trial when all the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, and the rest of the campus was empty. It was during this time that Hugh O'Connor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body. So, the prosecution heard about Hugh seeing the body.
Wait a moment. While the student and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, and there wouldn't have been anyone who could have moved the body. Unless it moved on its own. Bodies can do that, can they?
Ha ha ha! Have no fear! There is always an exception.
An exception?
The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms, or green rooms as they call them. They were the only cases who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial.
What? Well, that would mean... What would that mean?
Those 3 students were the only ones who could have moved the body. In justice we trust!
I don't like where this is headed, Athena.
Me neither. And by those 3, I mean... Hugh O'Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods. I knew it. Please, Detective Fulbright, don't say what I think you're about to say.
Oh, he's gonna say it.
In justice we trust! I take it everyone understands now. A voice believed to be that of the murderer was female. And out of the 3 people who could have moved the body, just 1 is a girl. That leaves the defendant Juniper Woods as the only possibility. No, what the hell? Daniel said he's the murderer. Daniel, how could you?
She was such a nice lady. Impressive. He has you on the ropes even before any cross-examinations.
You can at least pretend to be upset for me.
Oh, I'm totally upset with you. I'm...
Not with me, for me.
No, I'm upset with you.
Oh,
I'm disappointed. Why aren't you better, Athena?
Oh, okay.
A splendid job, Fulbright. I could not be any clearer. Feel free to anticipate a salary raise next month.
Wow. What a nice parallel between Edgeworth and Gumshoe. Oh, poor Gumshoe.
Why do prosecution and the detectives always fucking?
I don't know, man. What's up with that? They always fucking.
They always fucking.
Always.
I mean, we all know that Edgeworth is truly in love with Maya, but he definitely had some sex with Gumshoe.
A little bit.
Let's be real.
On
They
the
hooked
side.
up a few times.
Anyway. Ha ha ha! I don't do this for the money. I do it for the sex. Also, it's all about justice.
Daniel, I totally agree. Gumshoe is fucking Maggie Bird. Absolutely.
100%. Nobody has
100%.
ever questioned that shit.
Yes, that is totally canon. But you cannot deny that back in the day,
Before they got together.
Gumshoe and Edgeworth, they were fucking.
Sometimes. It wasn't even a relationship.
No, they were just fucking
They
sometimes.
just fucking sometimes.
Just sometimes. Though Fulbright and fucking Blackwell, they boyfriends.
They're boyfriends.
They
It's happening.
boyfriends.
I'm into it. I never shipped this before, but you know what? I'm alright. I'm alright with it. I'm okay with it.
But Gumshoe and Bird is such a wholesome relationship. They are. They're
It was.
totally wholesome.
They're precious. I love it.
They are totally precious, and after Bird, Gumshoe loves no one else but Bird. They're completely and totally devoted to each other. But before Bird,
Before that.
Gumshoe and Edgeworth were fucking.
Plus, I ship Edgeworth and Maya unironically. I love it.
That's what I was about to say. Before Edgeworth
They get
met
together with no one around, and they watch The Steel Samurai together, and it's adorable and
And they hold
wholesome, and I love it.
Maya, they hold hands.
They hold hands. Anyways, it's all about justice.
My ship is not wholesome. These two are fucking.
These two are definitely fucking. In justice we trust! Totally.
Huh. Not only a half-wit, but a
Perennial?
perennial stick in the mud you are.
I guess neither the carrot nor the stick works on Detective Fulbright. Only the jock. Now, bailiff,
Please bring our next witness to the stand.
dude, I never thought about ships during this either, other than Apollo and Juniper.
No, Gumshoe and Bird is totally canon. It is totally
The
canon.
game made it very clear.
But let's just be clear that fucking I've always shipped, or not shipped, but I've always agreed with canon couples in Phoenix Wright. I never shipped Phoenix and Edgeworth. I joke about it, but I never shipped that. Never shipped.
They were just best friendos.
They were best friendos. Never shipped anything that wasn't canon, or at least canon implied. Until now.
Until now.
Until now, fucking Fulbright and Blackquill are boyfriends.
And you're not alone. Many people have also shipped this, apparently.
Apparently.
But you're not allowed to look up anything about it.
I won't until I finish the game. But
When the game's over, you can look at it as much as you want.
You full better believe when I finish the game that I'm going to be all about that ship.
I'll believe it. No, I believe it. It's fine.
Even if they turn out to be brothers.
Wow.
I'll be like, incest is the best. Put your family to the test.
Wow. Can I ship Desiree, Delay, and me?
Absolutely.
Yes. I mean, I did it.
So, our first witness is a cardboard box.
You can't wear a box during your
Stealth mode activated. Deactivated. It's not deactivated. It's deactivated.
Box has hands. You can't wear the box in court. You can't do it. It's not allowed.
Smile, Your Honor.
Phoenix and Francesca.
What? I mean, I'm not gonna shame it. I'm into it.
What the dickens? Well, I've just had my picture taken.
Miriam Scuttlebutt, senior at the Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on the judge course. Juniper's been a bad, bad girl. I'll tell you all about her crimes.
Might I ask whether you could come out of that box?
How will I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covert action is an undercover reporter's bread and butter.
I do remember that, Daniel, and I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I never thought of it before. I'd never thought about Fulbright in Blackwell before, but here it is in front of me and I can't deny it.
But testimony from a faceless witness is highly irregular. But not unheard of. Granted, not unheard of.
A former ninja I met in the clinic said
What?
that exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them.
I didn't know you was in jail with Sasuke.
I never thought of it that way. Very well. If it would spare a life, I'll make a special exception this time.
A former ninja in prison? Holy Shinto! How can the judge believe this load of crock?
Did you just say holy Shinto?
Yes.
Girl, no.
I can't say shit.
Girl, bye.
It's the localization.
Why? This game is rated M. Why can't you say shit?
Good point. Well, because people would have bitched about it, though. It's only rated M for all the
Blood.
blood.
Now your testimony, please, but take care not to reveal your face, since, you know...
Man, Black Quill ain't a samurai, he's just a weeaboo.
It's true. He had such a hard-on for the yokai case. He was like, actually, this is a Japanese yokai. What's up, Micah? Oh, she's got band-aids, like, all over her. Did you see that shit? Her legs is, like, covered in... This game's rated M? I believe so. It's got a higher rating than any of the other Phoenix Wright games, I know that.
Rated M from me.
And from me. No, I love this game.
No, this game's great.
The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Corte and Juniper knew the script's content. But Professor Corte's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive against the and the murder is just like in her script. She has a motive. The murder is just like her script.
The murder's just like a script? Couldn't there be such a thing?
Compare her script with the murder case and crime scene photos, then you'll see.
She's Nintendo Labo. Oh my god. She's wearing the new Nintendo Labo. Courtroom wear Nintendo Labo. Oh, what up, Stacey? Thanks for the host. Oh, you're talking about your genitals. Okay. I forgive you.
Oh wait, shit, I didn't read that. Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script. Ergo, the defendant is the killer. Furthermore, in the art room where the crime supposedly occurred, this witness's script, along with an envelope, which used was written found.
That looks suspiciously like the Intel Inside logo for some reason.
Oh my god, I just coughed out my nose.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you.
Would you look up what this game's rating is?
Yes, I will actually, right now.
Because it's in the back of my head. This proves that the accused's script had been rejected the day before the mock trial. She pressed the victim to use her script. An argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing.
That makes perfect sense. What now?
Prosecutor Blackwell has all his ducks lined up in a row. He's really on a roll now.
He's like a pit bull once it sinks its teeth into you.
Pity pies are good boys.
It was
and
hard for me to
girls.
even read that, by the way. Pit bulls are adorable and sweet unless you raise them to be otherwise.
Yes.
I don't approve of this line.
I don't approve of this
Pitties
line.
are babies. I
Kitty
love
pies
them.
are sweet boys and girls.
I have never met in my life a pit bull that wasn't a sweet baby.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to fail a trial, and how far back are you sent if you fail? It is possible to fail a trial. You have a life meter, but it sends you back to, well, it just gives you a game over, and then you have to reload your save, I guess.
Yeah.
There's like a cutscene if you fail, but like, it's like a generic cutscene of like, oh no, we failed, but the future refused to change, or something like, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
How dare she? My script had it all. A bum rap and phony evidence, grudges and betrayals.
I trust the defense is ready to cross-examine the witness.
No problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready. I think. Time to find a hole in her testimony and unbox the truth. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying? I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this.
Yes, you can, Athena.
You can. All right, hang on. I'm looking this up.
Okay. Why am I so...
I know you itchy.
Mm-hmm.
You've been scratching yourself nonstop. What's going on with that? You okay?
I think I just, like... I don't know, maybe I'm sweating?
It's
don't
rated teen. It's rated teen.
It's rated teen.
Yes, but all the other Phoenix Wright games
Are
so
rated
far,
E.
I believe. The last case specifically gives this game a more mature rating.
Rated T for titty.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's press this bitch.
Press this bitch. Press.
Hold it!
I love Athena. There must be places where the script in this case diverge.
Don't sweat the details. That kind of stress will give you wrinkles.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no. I'm not worried.
My skin is as fair as silk.
It's not, though. I have my fair share of troubles.
Indeed, you are quite fair. Fairly desperate.
Wow! Rude. What did you just say? Square up, thought.
Brackwell really turned that one around on you.
Whose side are you on? Hurry up and think of a clever comeback.
Hey, Blackwell. You're stupid.
Even the bird chuckles. I totally forgot.
Whoa, easy there, Athena. Now you listen to me. These two cases do, indeed, have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't yet been erected in the mock trial script. In the actual case, there were signs indicating the victim's wrists had been bound.
No, I was wrong. Now I'm on the ESRB website, and all the Phoenix Wright games have rated T, and Dual Destinies is rated M.
Oh, ish!
So yeah, the Phoenix Wright trilogy specifically is rated T for teen for violence, blood, suggestive themes, use of tobacco. Dual Destinies is the only one in the entire series that is rated M for violence, blood, suggested themes, and language. I can see it though in the last case, kind of.
I have no idea what the last case holds, but...
That we already got a flashback that was just like tons of blood everywhere. Like Phoenix Wright has always had some blood in it.
But it's very minuscule.
Yeah. But like there was blood everywhere in that last scene, that flashback we got. So yeah, this game is definitely rated M.
But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any event, replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility. Or just a really neat coincidence.
Yeah, I was about to say. Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence, I guess.
total burn. Try again, why don't you, pawn of woods? That's not even a good insult. I don't even...
That wasn't clever at all. You must be a shitty writer.
She is. I mean, we saw the article. Doesn't lie. Somebody could have stolen a peek beforehand. Even you.
I don't think so. I mean, I tried any number of times.
Shame on you, Miriam.
But that crafty she-devil Juniper has eyes in the back of her head. What chance does your average person have if an undercover reporter like me failed?
Interesting point. Still, Miss Scuttlebutt, won't you get in trouble later for admitting to such underhanded tactics?
Why, you... I plead entrapment.
How is you blurting out your own crime entrapment?
But you haven't scooped me yet. They were all set to use Juniper's script.
Do they say fuck? I don't think so. Not even when it's rated M does Phoenix Wright say the F word. How do you know that Professor Corte wasn't going to use your script?
They're in the art room where the heinous crime took place. An envelope marked Use and Miriam Scuttlebutt's script were found.
That seems suspect.
That's very suspect. Evidently, the script that was going to be used belonged to the girl in the box over there.
It's only natural that my script would be accepted and hers rejected. I introduced all sorts of brand new concepts, including bribery and fake evidence. It was a cutting-edge script portraying a courtroom battle in the dark age of the law.
I can't help but feel Professor Corte went out of her way not to use it.
But Juniper, she used some devious, underhanded tactics to get her script chosen. That's why her script, and not my masterpiece, was used in the mock trial. How's that for an explanation?
Undo the calamity that is your memories. Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged the body just like the script. That's not what happened, though. We know that. Even Blackwell's like, we don't have time for this.
Weary is the trial which pits Hawk against Canary.
What did you just say?
If he's so weary, he should try humping less. I bet that saves some energy.
This is no time for jokes, Apollo. He just called me a canary.
Don't let him get to you. At least canaries pick up on things quickly, just like you.
Oh, that was nice.
I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Segs who don't know.
Don't you dono me, mister.
Hugh O'Connor discovered the body before the mock trial even began.
So he says.
How could one stage the body as the script before anyone knew its contents?
That's right.
Do you even fathom the intricacies that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school child.
The elementary school?
Reporter's testimony throws attorney Athena Sykes for a loop. Perfect caption.
Oh, marvelous. A photo in the newspaper is just the thing to boost your brand.
You know what? You know what, Scuttlebutt? You're not nearly as cute as Brushel.
It's true. He was at least a good boy.
Yep. And an adorable boy.
Plus, she talking about a school paper? Seriously? For real? For real? I don't think so.
Well, I believe you've pressed the witness more than enough, Miss Sykes.
Now, do you see how clear-cut my case is?
No.
Take it now, and in that fair, desperate mind of yours. Etch it deep so you may never forget.
No! Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. It wasn't supposed to be like this. What am I going to do?
Athena? You should just have all the answers you've been looking for now.
Well, that's really easy for you to say.
Think about it this way. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way?
I don't follow.
Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do.
I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Miss Scuttlebutt, just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as it was in the script. And that it is beyond a shadow of a doubt not a coincidence. Is that correct?
No, duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways. What'd I say? What'd I say?
Our client made the crime scene look just like the script? Something known only to her? That would be not just foolhardy, but completely irrational.
What do you mean?
Yes, Miss Sykes, please tell the court what you mean by irrational.
It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose, because it would... The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in and of itself is irrational.
What's wrong with them being the same?
Yes, Miss Sykes, can you explain what you mean?
Are you all okay? Let's say for argument's sake, Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script?
That's easy. She was admitting that she was...
Oh, whoops.
That's right. If she had really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client. Oh, you almost saw it for a second there. How much shit you got in that box? The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script.
Don't let it go to your head just yet.
It would seem Justice Stono's camaraderie in arms has finally drawn her sword.
How'd you like it?
Comrade, not camaraderie. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use.
Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already.
There is a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak.
Reason? What reason?
Must I spell everything out? You are what people today call high maintenance.
Excuse me?
The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, nary a soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case and the script.
No, the mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered.
Our witness here had also discovered the body. In fact, she was led to our dearly departed professor by the accused herself.
Nani? What? Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too. How many people saw the body without calling the police?
Precisely. And with the discovery of the body, the mock trial ought to have been canceled.
Wait, so you didn't call the police? Look how mad Widget is.
Nope. I kept it a secret for my big scoop. I'm very corrupt.
You can't do that!
I I made her pay long and hard penance for her sin. Did I not, my little box top?
That's weird. Don't call her that.
Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was...
Geez, I wonder what Twisted Samurai did to her.
I don't.
He,
Block off all the holes in her box? And spin her like a top while Detective Fulbright cackled in delight?
that sounds more nauseating than scary.
I mean, I'd be scared.
Enough jabbering. Witness, continue your testimony.
He's already in jail.
Sure, Mr. Samurai. I'm ready to finish off that she-devil.
Look, if you want to fuck O'Connor, just tell him. You know, you don't gotta do all this shit.
I snuck into Juniper's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall. I have problems. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" And suddenly she fled into the hallway, as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Corte's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume she made. Nani?
Why did you withhold such key testimony?
Gah, what's that supposed to mean?
It means what I said.
Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination.
I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect.
Well, I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is... No, wait, I bet he's already thought of that.
The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial. That means she, too, could have moved the victim's body.
Gah!
The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on. Help! Isn't anybody gonna help this poor girl?
Now, no need to ruffle your own feathers, so. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out?
Oh, no, he's cute.
No, thanks.
You listen here. The witness has a perfectly good alibi.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death, I was at undercover reporter class. It's right near my home.
Undercover reporter class.
The proverbial rug has been pulled from under you. The witness could not be the killer.
Can we get her teacher in here to, like, confirm that?
The defense must look before leaping, or at least make sure the rug is secured to the floor.
I tried to warn you. Well, there ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down.
What? Huh? No, wait a minute.
The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle. For whatever a man is sowing, this he will also reap.
Why can't you just say you reap what you sow? Like a normal person.
Well, very well. If the cross-examination is over, I suppose the witness may go home. Perhaps spend some time in her lovely box and recover from today's stressful events.
Don't you worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked, or journalists either. My third eye's always eyeing the scoop.
She's always eyeing a scoop.
Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Apollo.
Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt.
Apollo?
There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not?
Good question.
Well, that is... No, I didn't take one.
Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop?
What do I look like, Logan Paul?
Sorry, that was insensitive. Anyways. I think I just killed Sid. She's dead.
Damn.
She's dead, fam. I'm off to jail now.
I'm dead.
Facade sucks. And I'm excited for you to beat up Facade. Welp.
Did you or didn't you really see the victim's body?
It's not like I actually saw it, but
Oh. What the devil? Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was led to it. Justice Dono, you dare bear steel at me again.
Yeah, duh.
Nice try, boy wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this.
What exactly am I looking at here?
It's a crucial moment forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods.
Oh, really?
It's very clear. Look
It's
at how
very clearly Juniper
insanely
Woods.
clear. Is it not clear to you guys who this is in the picture? It's gotta be. Because it's so clear.
Why did you not tell me of this?
It's a shocking scoop I was saving for just the right moment.
Why are your eyes pink right now?
Because she's blushing. Oh my god, Cthulhu, Overlord, what up?
And that would be now, right here in court. Surprise!
As clear as cloud. This hero of Final Fantasy VII.
What'd I do? All journalists keep their scoops secret until the right moment.
She's pretty brave hiding that from Blackwell like that.
Or pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn.
See how it only shows the back of the subject?
Yeah, it's almost like it's not clear at all. So then...
Right, who knows whether this photo shows Juniper in the first place? Huh, a completely irrelevant point. What is relevant here is... there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body.
It's extremely relevant who it was, Blackwell!
Take a gander at this. The route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. The accused ascended to the first floor and exited to the quad. Then what?
Carton Cretin? That's a good name.
Then what, Carton Cretin?
That's the weirdest emote name you've ever seen. What's weird about Cloud Stripe, the hero of Final Fantasy VII? It's Cloud, duh. It's not weird. Yo, Z-Mac! It's a Z-Mac attack! Thanks for that host, baby. How you doing?
But then I tripped and fell, caught my knee on my own box.
She stayed under her box even while running after someone? That sounds difficult.
recall that the body was already there, for Hugh O'Connor had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial.
Apollo's saving my ass this whole case.
But if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness.
Your defense has a point here. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Seems Justice Dono has saved your pretty little hide, Missy.
Yep.
For now, at least.
Thanks, Apollo.
You may be pretty, but you're not as pretty as I am. Tell me I'm pretty, Fulbright.
You're very pretty, in my opinion.
Guess I pulled that off somehow.
Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver.
Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box.
It's primo cardboard, lovingly selected from among many.
Hey, Roy.
Tell another lie or hide another fact from me. And I shall put it to the torch.
Please, anything but that.
Dude, these 3D models are good. This is probably the only good game in 3D. Probably.
I think it would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness.
Let's do it. Cross-examine that shit.
Press! Bitch!
You said you snuck in, but why would you do something like that? If it's not totally obvious.
Because if I got a big scoop on Juniper, club membership would go through the roof. Right now, the newspaper club has only one member. Me. The club's history once I'm gone. So the Themis Herald's brand recognition is a matter of life and death.
Hang on a second, let me fix this. It's doing that thing again, and I know why. Come on. There we go, fix it. Phenomenon! Hi, Finn. How have you been? You guys are all the best. I hope you're all doing wonderful tonight. You can go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I fixed it.
Thanks. Yes. Her means may be questionable, but her motive is surprisingly sound.
Extra, extra. Students seeking the thrills and chills of expose journalism report to the club room. This has been a paid advertisement by someone. Anyway, where was I?
Huh. Never took Miriam for such a go-getter.
She's obviously a go-getter. I don't know. I kind of disagree with that statement, Athena. She's obviously a go-getter. She just has really shitty motives.
Yeah, she's very morally gray. Like, very gray. I do want to play Edgeworth Investigations too, because it was fan-translated. I need to play the first one. I did not care for it, but I will get through it, and then, because I've heard the second one is so good. We're going to play Spirit of Justice first, though. And Phoenix Wright versus Layton, I think, will be in between. I think we're going to do Phoenix Wright versus Layton after this, and then Spirit of Justice. So why would she change into that costume the mock trial was about to begin?
I've never voiced Scuttlebutt.
Like, ever, I don't think.
No.
Unless I just had, like, a different voice in the beginning, and you guys are getting confused because we don't have a cam on.
Yeah.
So yeah, mock trial. It's about to happen.
How should I know? But if you don't believe me, you take a look at this photo.
Unless you're talking about, the other reporter guy from Apollo Justice.
Oh, Brucial?
Brucial! I love Sid's Brucial. I live for it.
I captured this critical moment like the gonzo journalistic pro that I am.
But this only shows the back of whoever was fleeing. It probably does vary. Not very consistent. I wish I was better at like doing a hater impression, because I really wanted to just do Solid Snake the whole time.
Colonel, you expect me to shoot her face when she's running away from me?
I guess you're right, but this doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere.
At any rate, as this photo shows, Juniper was in her stage costume.
Yo, Mario, what's up, dude? That was an old face. How have you been? Well, that doesn't mean you had to chase her.
Call it a journalist's instinct. I see something fishy and I go after it.
But you never did catch up to her, did you?
A true undercover journalist gets up and dusts herself off when she stumbles.
That reminds me. Didn't you fall during the chase when you tripped on your box?
Sis. A true undercover journalist is always ready to stumble over a great story.
Sure are a lot of holes in your story. Or is that just the scuttlebutt brand of journalism? Oh, ish.
A true undercover journalist always prevails against her adversaries. I'm having trouble saying words. I don't know why.
That's me every time we play Phoenix Wright.
I think it's just like we keep having a very heavy back and forth of like suddenly all the characters are Sid and suddenly all the characters are Kemi.
Yeah.
And we just like cannot handle. What would our client have to gain from leading you there?
The accused had employed her self-penned script as a manual for murder. Ergo, she had stopped mock trial before the script's details became public. And that accounts for her desperate attempt to lead our carton cretin here to the body.
But as we all know, Miss Scuttlebutt didn't alert the authorities. And as a result, the mock trial began as scheduled.
The issue here is not whether it was, in fact, halted. The fact remains the accused was trying to lead the witness to the body. Does that not show clear intent to halt the mock trial?
Why wouldn't you just, like, commit the murder in any other way in the world, then? You say it was our client because the figure you witnessed was wearing her costume. But anyone can wear a stupid costume. Isn't that a bit simplistic?
It's only as simple and clear-cut as a good piece of journalism should be.
That says a lot.
Sure, it's simple, but I'd hardly call it clear-cut.
That's why I chased her.
Yeah, the issue is who the fuck is the person that's running away, not the why and the when. Like, we need... Who is it? Who is she?
Or is it even a she?
Oh, later phenomenons.
Is it even a she?
We don't know. She keeps saying it was Junie, but she didn't even actually see the body.
Yeah, but Blackwell's assertion takes that into account.
So even if I press her on never seeing the body, I won't be able to overturn this testimony? That's stupid and dumb and stupid and dumb.
Well, whoever it was that was fleeing, Miriam never did see their face.
So they were, in fact, fleeting.
So I'm wondering why she thought it was Juniper. Try thinking along that line and see what you come up with.
You got it, boss. Alright, so we've pressed everything.
But there's, like, we did press everything, but the two main reasons why she would assume it was Juniper is because A, it was Juniper's dressing room, and
which
B,
anyone could get into.
Anyone could get into, but, like, you would safely assume a person wearing the costume you know someone made in the dressing room for that person. Yes,
it's a very, it's a believable assumption.
Yes.
But it doesn't have any concrete, like, there's no definitive evidence of that.
But Apollo was just asking us to think along the lines of why does Scuttlebutt think it's Juniper?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was like, well, it's in Juniper's dressing room and it's in Juniper's costume. There's many reasons why Scuttlebutt would assume it was Juniper.
Right. It's not necessarily that Scuttlebutt is lying to us on purpose. It's
Right.
that Scuttlebutt believes what she's saying, which makes it a little more difficult to poke holes in the testimony, but we know that, maybe not so accurate. Do you think when Apollo comes, his hair becomes flaccid? Yes. Not for any reason, just... Yeah, probably.
I mean, we already see his hair become flaccid when he becomes distraught.
Yep.
So I can only imagine when he actually jizzes.
100% definitely happens.
Probably becomes flaccid.
Why can't you call out some BS in this game? It needs a BS button. That is the objection, but Phoenix didn't study law. Every time that you do an objection, it's 100% bullshitting. Phoenix never knows what he's doing. Neither does Athena. So we need to figure out, I'm thinking it's gonna be the statement where the person is wearing the costume.
If he's coming, he's distraught.
Yes.
Probably. Probably a little bit.
Yes, this isn't necessarily Athena's first case, but it is her first case at the same time. Because her first case wasn't really, she was just she was on the defense team.
Yeah. This one, she's front and center, baby. She's making all the arguments.
But she has Apollo there.
Yeah, she has Apollo there to help.
To save her butt many a time.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
You can assume shit but assuming shit, as my mom had taught me, makes an ass out of you and me and belongs nowhere near a trial.
Agreed.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. But I was just trying to think along the lines that Apollo was telling us to think, unless I'm understanding him incorrectly.
What? Luigi dick pic? What? Well, let's just see what we've got. When was the last time we took a gander at our court record?
I will take a gander at it now. Well, actually, I will save now.
Let's save, yes. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a whole thing recently. I don't know if you saw that on the internet. And there were like articles and stuff where people did the math and figured out Luigi's dick size based on renders from the new Mario Tennis game.
Never change, internet.
You want to know? I'm gonna look it up right now.
I don't want to know.
No. You figure out this testimony. I'm gonna look it up really quick.
I don't want to know.
No, you're gonna know though.
But I don't want to know.
This is what you get.
I'm telling you, you're giving me unwanted information.
No, this is what happens when you're on the internet for too long.
Used by Miriam to secretly record conversation in the car room. A woman can be heard shouting her daughter.
Ah, yes. So, Cynthia is correct in that it's 3.7 inches flaccid. But the article's title that went out and like put all this all everywhere is Bowser is only 4 feet tall, judging by Luigi's penis. That's a real article that was published on Kotaku. Granted, you could argue Kotaku and the journalism and whatever, but that's a thing. And of course, it was somebody from Tumblr that did it. Luigi definitely has a dick and is 3.7 inches flaccid is another article. Luigi has a bulge. We don't know what to do with this information is another article.
Why is his hands glowing yellow? I guess that'll become relevant later. I would assume that would become relevant later because why the fuck are his hands so yellow?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. So now you know, even if you didn't want to know.
Wait, so is he? He's a grower, not a shower.
Well, probably.
I think that's most. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that aren't most men growers?
Yeah, I would assume that when you're erect, and I don't have a penis, so I can't say this for sure, but I'm assuming here that when you're erect, you definitely have, like, your size changes 100% of the time from when you're flaccid. So
I mean, I wouldn't know because my dick is always huge, flaccid or hard.
yeah, like it's immeasurable.
I can never see the tip of it.
I'm not even actually sure how big it is, to be honest, because it would be so much work for me to even measure it. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that a good percentage of our chat is currently male, so you can kind of like enlighten us on this. There are varying changes in dongalongs. Like, you can be like nothing flaccid, and erect is like, BAM! Where the fuck did this dick come from? But like, that wasn't there before. Thank you, Daniel. But like, I'm just saying. This gets like girth thick. But it's gotta be at least a little bit longer, right?
And not length thick. It's weird. Dicks are weird.
Dicks are weird, man.
I'm interested though.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to shame you guys' like genitalia. I'm just saying dicks are weird.
I'm just trying to understand. Like, because I've heard the term grower, not a shower before, but I don't understand it because I would assume that most men are growers. I would assume that your dick gets bigger when it's erect than when it's flaccid.
We need to know. This is an educational stream. And, you know, if you're new here and you don't know, we tend to go off on random tangents during Ace Attorney, and we just, you know, we gotta know.
Wait,
I don't have a dick, so I don't know.
I can't see the tip of my dick, so I don't know when. The only reason I know that it's like flaccid or erect is because of my need to fuck things.
What is going on with your genitals, guys? What is happening?
Like, I know what a half chub is. Is that what a half chub is? Is that what semi-flaccid is?
I don't. What?
Because there's full chub and then there's half chub.
There would be a problem if it didn't get. Yes, exactly.
Most men get bigger, and there would be a problem if it didn't get
Yes, that's my assertion here.
bigger. Semi-flaccid is the best for taking nudes. Oh.
Is that a fact? Okay, so what I'm getting here is that they do all grow, but some grow significantly more than others.
I see.
I got it.
Okay.
I learned a thing, and you all did too if you didn't know, but I'm sure you do because I think most of you guys are dudes.
I mean, I have a huge dick. Don't get it twisted. I can never tell because it's just so big. My dick is so big.
Yes. No one. Man, woman, beast, nobody. Nobody knows the size of Sid's dick.
Yes, it's just so huge.
It's
It's just a fact.
It's just a fact. I mean, Daniel's in Florida, states away, and he could even see your dick if you just looked out the window. Daniel, do you ever look out the window and see Sid's dick? Because, like, I'm starting to wonder.
Oh, that I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Anung. My dick wraps around the world at least twice.
It's Mr. Vegetables on. I live for when people come into the stream in the middle of conversations like this. And that's the first thing. Like, I like to think sometimes people will come in and they've never seen the stream before in their life, and we're in the middle of talking about Sid's dick or micro penises or something of the like, and they're just like, oh, alright.
Ah, thank you, Stacey.
Anyways,
so
so we need to figure out what evidence we're presenting. And we
Yeah.
can't present this dick. It's
Oh, wait,
too
hold
big.
on.
Won't even fit in the courtroom.
mine is the world. Mine wraps around the worldo. The worldo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rama. This isn't a fight you're gonna win.
And it's decorated in glitter glue.
Critigoo! Yeah, see? Cicey lives in Cali and sees the shaft.
Wait, oh, sorry. I wanted to look at details of this.
Yes, so, body with protruding arrow was found in the quad, but the murder weapon was an awl. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. The actual murder scene was in the art room, where traces of blood were found on the floor. That, so far, adds up. Body was dropped from the 3rd floor art room to the maintenance area below. Mat was laid out to cushion the fall. Okay. A ball cart from the storehouse was then used to move the body to the stage. Okay. So far, we can't refute any of that. The archery club's room has a good view of the quad. The body was moved to the quad to make it look like an archery club member had shot the victim with an arrow. Okay. I'll buy with school festival funds, get from hardware store. Arrow, if I buy one from the borrow one from the archery club, it could give away part of the script's plot to be decided. Ooh. The victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. That's not what she wore.
She wore a green one.
Oh yeah, because that's right, Robin mentioned it. He was like, oh, she's wearing the green one, and we made fun of him because he was like, why are you caring so much about what she's wearing, girl?
My dick is visible from space.
I mean, I would believe it, but I've never been to space, and I don't claim to have ever been to space, so I can't
If you
say.
can see, if it's true that you can see the Great Wall from space, you can definitely see my dick from space.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair argument. I can
Yeah.
believe it. Bam, bam, bam.
Actually,
You cannot see the Great Wall from space. That's a myth.
Oh.
I have to admit, my brain kind of went like, really?
Yeah, no, I've only heard of it as, like, rumored, so...
I've never even heard anyone. The first, I just believed you as you told it to me. But I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, huh, that's weird.
No, it was just, like, one of those, like, random tidbits of, like, non-information that you hear sometimes. Like, fucking, Granddaddy Longlegs are the most poisonous
Oh, yes.
spiders ever.
I love
But
Daddy Longlegs.
but they're not poisonous at all.
not to people, from what I understand.
Not deathly. I mean, they might bite and you get an itch. They're also not spiders.
They're not. That was the biggest mind blow. I was like, what? No, Daddy Longlegs are the best, and they're super good because they kill other spiders. They're there to save you, man. If you see a Daddy Longlegs, leave them alone, because they will murder other spiders in your house dead and do no harm to you.
There was like rumors going around, like, or like false information, I guess, that like Daddy Longlegs were the most poisonous spider. Well, A, they're not spiders, and B, they're not. Yeah.
They're mites.
Wait.
From
Are
what I
poisonous, they
understand.
just can't bite you.
I've heard that too, but I don't
That's-
think that's true
They're
either.
they're poisonous and they can bite you, but they're not going to hurt you. They can't hurt you. Just like a common house spider is technically poisonous.
Technically.
Yeah. They leave like, you know, little... Why are they not spiders? Because just like Anung said, they're harvestmen.
That's what I was literally about to say. I fucking pulled out
AKA, guys, they don't have 8 legs.
They don't.
They have 6.
Confusion often arises because the name Daddy Longlegs is applied to two distantly related arthropod groups, the harvestmen and the crane flies. Neither of them are spiders.
Nope.
Harvestmen are arachnids, but not spiders. And crane flies are just insects. Misconceptions. There is a legend that daddy longleg spiders have the most potent venom of any spider, but that their fangs are either too small or too weak to puncture the human skin. The same legend is also repeated of the harvestman and cranefly, also known as the daddy longlegs in some regions. Indeed, they do have a short fang structure. Brown recluse spiders also have the same fang structure. I can't read this fucking thing. But they are able to deliver medically significant bites. Possible explanations include the venom's not toxic to humans. Their fangs are smaller than that of a brown recluse. But like it's been debunked. It's basically been debunked. It's not as toxic as other venoms.
And it can bite you.
It can bite you.
It can bite you, and it's not as toxic as people think it is.
But also, like...
But I am sorry, apparently daddy long legs, or what is commonly known as the daddy long legs, do have 8 legs. I thought they had 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, they do.
I need some crazy diamond to fix my brain after this. Just laying some information on you.
Oh hey, the legend may result from the fact that the daddy longleg spiders prey upon deadly venomous spiders, such as the redback, a member of the black widow genus. To the extent that such information was known to the general public, it was perhaps thought that if the daddy longleg spider could kill a spider capable of delivering fatal bites to humans, then it must be more venomous. And its tiny babby fangs were regarded as prohibiting it from killing people. In reality, it is able to cast lengths of silk into its prey, incapacitating them from a safe distance. So basically, daddy longlegs can bite you, not fatally venomous or even a little bit venomous to humans at all. But they will destroy the fuck out of venomous spiders, so you should leave them alone. They're your friends.
Yep.
They will kill the hell out of bad spiders, so you should love them as much as I do.
In the end, daddy long legs are great, and
Yep.
they're cute, and you gotta love them, and they won't hurt you. If you had 8 legs, that'd be great. Sicey, draw me with 8 legs. Do it.
Please.
I mean,
Somebody draw
Only-
Sid with 8 legs.
only if you want to, though.
Sid's got a lot of leg. I would love to see a drawing of you with 8 legs.
I would too, honestly. I would love to see Spider Sid. Spider Sid. Spider Sid. Does whatever a Spider Sid does.
Even the mention of Crazy Diamond gets Great Days stuck in my head. Anyway.
Anyway, I really don't know where to go from here.
Well.
Wait, hold on. Did I actually...
Yes, you did.
I know I don't think I read it, though. I think I got
You, like,
confused.
read it and then didn't... It went in... You just looked at it and it
cause of
didn't
death,
stick.
blood loss due to a stab wound inside the body. Marks indicate risks may have been bound. No other visible damage, but the stab wound is very rough.
Ooh. Hey, Devils, what's up?
Hey. Wait, why don't we have that envelope?
Do we not?
No, we don't. We don't have the envelope.
You sure?
Not in our court record.
Huh. Well,
But we do have this. The woman can be heard shouting her
well, what about... Can we scroll through her testimony? I want to look at the picture if it's in her testimony of her running. That's where I'm fixated on. Because
Okay.
you can't tell that it's her at all. If I drew Sid as the stock, oh man. I love the stock.
I love this stock too.
I love the stock. I love Saga.
I love Saga. Juniper had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" When suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Corte's body. She led me right to it.
Yes. This picture.
Because she was wearing a costume she had made.
So we need to figure out how to prove with our court record possibly that maybe it wasn't her wearing it.
Because it's just blue and doesn't have the constellations on it. Juniper did
Oh, maybe.
specifically go into how she was excited
Yeah,
about putting
because
the
we were
constellations
like
on it.
cutting it up about how our costume designs are like the same way. But yeah, I don't see no constellations, do you? Give it a shot. We just saved. It's all good. It even says it has a glowing star pattern. I say go. Yes!
Yay.
Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client as the figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume. Am I wrong?
Well, it is Juniper's costume, so that must be Juniper in it. It's clear cut.
No, you stupid bitch. That's where you're completely mistaken.
What?
This is a design drawing of our client's stage costume.
Well, my, what a wonderful creation. I think I've seen it before, actually. The constellations are extraordinary. They're so familiar.
I'm glad that you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star in the costume in the photo.
Okay, alright. I feel you, Athena, but let me put you in on some, like, real-life costume business. Sometimes you plan for shit, and you just don't have the time to go through with it.
That's true. Sometimes you don't got the time to put all the constellations on it. You're like, oh no. I even tried to pull an all-nighter, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah. But in this case, because in Phoenix Wright World, everything has to be perfect, so...
Yeah.
She didn't just, you know, procrastinate a little too much in the beginning and didn't have time to put the constellations on there. She put them constellations on there.
She admitted she finished it. Okay. Because I was like, man, as a cosplayer, I look at that and I'm like, man, I've been there.
I've been there many a time.
So, that means, what does that mean?
It means I've been on stage with a half-finished costume. Many a time.
Many times. Your Honor, there were no other blue costumes at the scene. Which leads me to believe the figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside out.
Why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that?
Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather who made the mistake of putting it on inside out.
Wait, you're not suggesting...
That's right. I'm glad you're catching on. The costumes designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. I've definitely never done that in my life. Never. Alright, to be fair though, the top that I'm thinking of was reversible. Anyways, Miss Scuttlebutt, sorry, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? Wow, I'm just rubbing it in, aren't I?
Failure as a reporter.
Oh wow, there's a laptop that time.
Shit!
Oh no, she's so cute!
Oh, she's cute, actually. Oh, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. It's so nice to meet the woman beneath the box. Was that like a clamp you were using as like a hair thingy?
She was really cute.
You didn't say nothing.
Now I'd have you stop right there. Sykes don't know. For it is the why of the matter upon which I would have this court focus.
What do you mean? Binders! Binder clips! Yes, they're good.
Miss Juniper Woods.
Yes?
What were you doing on the morning of the mock trial?
I was in my dressing room, painting my costume in fluorescent paint.
Fluorescent paint?
My design drawing shows twinkling stars on the costume. I was going to make the costume shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent.
What is that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities, young lady?
Not fluoride, fluorescent. As in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark.
Yes, so you applied that inside of the costume, and then...
I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out.
Inside out? So then...
So this photograph of the inside-out costume, taken in the dark.
Look at this photograph.
As you can see, it's a heavy layer of paint over the entire inside surface.
Except for one part.
If someone were properly donned this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over their body.
Why, yes, I believe it would.
Indeed, ergo the costume was worn the way it was, not by anyone's mistake, but because it was the way it was on the mannequin, inside out. Figures he would have a photo.
It does figure. Did we just fall into this trap?
Yeah, I bet Blackwell had this planned out.
What an asshole!
Still, I think you should give this photo a nice long look.
Oh, please tell me you found something that doesn't add up.
The guy with the glowy hands! Cthulhu, you're right!
I'm not saying nothing.
Actually, okay. I promise, I swear, I'm not making this up.
I'm not confirming or denying anything.
Alright, that's fine, but I'm...
People need to know I've played this game before and Sid has not. This is blind for Sid.
But honest.
Don't
I
anyone
swear.
spoil anything.
I swear. I
Uh-huh.
promise. When I first saw the photo, when Scuttlebutt first did her, what is it called?
Her
Testimony.
Okay.
When she first gave her testimony,
Uh-huh.
and the very last line showed the image of the person wearing the cloak.
Uh-huh.
My brain, in the back of my brain,
Uh-huh.
I was like, I bet you that Robin, because Robin real small and petite.
He is small compared to Hugh. Like, if
He's-
we're going
he's-
between the three of them, Robin is much smaller than Hugh.
Well, between the three of them, Robin is also the same size as Juniper. They're around the same height.
I think Robin is shorter even,
Yeah.
if I'm remembering correctly.
They're either close to the same height or Robin's a little shorter.
They're all like the same in width. It's just Hugh is definitely the tallest.
Hugh's wider.
Is Hugh wide? I guess a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
He work out. He in the archery club.
Yeah, he's broader. But Robin is definitely small and petite, especially.
He's an artist.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So maybe, I don't know. Anyway, look at this photograph. Hey, you're right!
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
It makes me something. Junie would know better than to touch it while the paint was still wet.
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. Oh no, him and Hugh both have something to do with this.
Something's happening.
Yeah, him and Hugh both.
We'll see.
But actually, I won't speak for that. Never mind. I'm gonna keep those thoughts in the back of my head.
Okay. That's
But-
probably for the best, because I will never say nothing.
I know you won't, but I kind of do wish.
Even if you're wrong, I'll play along with you.
I know, but I kind of do wish that I had said something about. Because now it just sounds like I'm making shit up, like I'm trying to sound smart.
No, girl.
But I swear in the back of my head when I saw that photo, I was like, I bet that Robin.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Nothing. So basically you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up.
Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, you've come this far.
Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though.
What? You mean you've just been bluffing?
I'm Phoenix Wright's student, and so are you! That's what we do! That's all he's ever taught us! But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence. Pronto!
The showdown, is it? I'll gladly accept.
The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands whoever touched the costume. And that paint should glow in dark places. So,
I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence.
Wow, they're laying it on real thick with the hints, huh? He did. He got hard carried by Trucy like 2 cases in a row. It's true. Apollo acting all like senior because he's like got an underling now.
What is a school newspaper?
Interesting.
Uh-huh. Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Observe Mr. Newman's hand in the photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench. As you can see, it's glowing, just like Miss Woods' fluorescent paint.
It is glowing. And quite brightly, might I add.
But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hand for the mock trial, you may ask? The answer is he wouldn't. Not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on.
Oh? Well, I mean, well, that means, what does it mean?
Your Honor, please. It means the figure photographed in the costume was not our client, Juniper Woods. It was her classmate, Robin Newman.
What?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
To think you were actually able to prove that.
You're bluffing too, asshole! You never know what's gonna happen next. That's the thrill of the courtroom.
So then... Does that mean Robin is our man?
Huh. Well, that's certainly how it looks.
Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself. I challenge you to a duel.
A duel! Whether or not we do Deep Night is 100% up to Sid, because I'm still kind of, at least until tomorrow, still banned from playing games.
The witness will please state his name and occupation.
I'm Robin Newman! I want to become a great artist! I practice day and night, yeah!
I thought you wanted to become a prosecutor.
I
That's
do!
why you were going to law school.
An artist and a prosecutor! You can't make a living on just art alone! No! That's not it! Art's gotta be sincere, man!
So for the occupation, should we put down budding artist?
No! Themis Legal Academy Senior Prosecutor Course! This brief is proof of my masculinity! I've been training to be a prosecutor for 18 years!
I don't understand.
I assume you'll be cleaning up the pottery you smashed before you leave today.
Ah, man! Ah!
It seems the witness has finally settled down.
Robin is really cute.
I guess nothing phases the judge after all these years.
Well, you may proceed with your testimony, Mr. Newman. Specifically, the court wishes to hear why you had fluorescent paint on your hand.
Believe it! It's good. It's really good. I went to see Juniper in her dressing room, but she wasn't there! When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa! Mannequin it was on. It was about to fall on me! And I got that paint on me when I caught it! But I never put it on! That's just stupid! Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness.
Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but...
What? It's not.
It's not. I think
Not
you're,
at all.
I think you're drawing something.
I think you're misinterpreting things.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time we had to do the stole panties. No, everything was going to each other's changing rooms, but they weren't changing. They were never changing.
They were never changing.
They literally wore the same clothes they wore in the mock trial they were wearing.
It was literally just a cape. She had a cape.
They say it shouldn't have been dressing room. It should have been green room. That's
Yeah.
what it's called in the theater world. But maybe not everybody knows what a green room was, so it was easier to say dressing room.
Yeah.
Anyway. Rah! No!
Not again. What's his problem?
I sensed it the moment Robin took the stand. He's crazy. The discord in his heart.
So you think he might be hiding something?
Probably. Are you ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the mood matrix can do for you. Do it, Widget. They call me Ranch because I be dressing. I'm hungry. I don't think I ate dinner.
That's bad.
Anyway, I'll eat after we go offline, for sure. Yeah, Apollo
Oh, now they call it a waiting room.
Yeah. She wasn't there, surprise confusion. I was like, whoa.
Happy.
Maybe. Let's look at all of it, but maybe.
Yeah.
It was about to fall over, surprise. That makes sense. That's also makes sense.
Why angry?
Well, I don't know. I got angry from you just saying that. I didn't need the mood matrix for me to be like, you being a little bit of a bitch about this dress thing. Boys can wear dresses.
Boys can't wear.
Actually, I really want to read this book that's been circulating around Twitter recently. It's called The Dressmaker, The Prince and the Dressmaker. I want to read it really bad, but it's like not a webcomic. It's like a real comic that I have to like go out into a store and buy now. But it's about, it takes place in France, and it's about a prince that like sees this girl's costume, like needlework, and he's like, I gotta have this, and he like in secret at night wears beautiful dresses that she makes, and they become best friends. But it's not romantic, they just become best friends because his family is like trying to make an arranged marriage for him, and he's like, that's fine and all, but also I just really want to wear beautiful fucking fashion. Like, I want to be a pinnacle of fashion. It's not anything to do with my sexuality, I just want to be beautiful. And you're gonna make me dresses and we're gonna be best friends. And she's like, cool, awesome, but also I want people to know my talent because I want to be, you know, like I want to be successful. And that's where like the conflict is. Like, she can't be in secret if she's gonna be successful, so she can't make dresses for him in secret forever, but like they're best friends and she doesn't want to fuck with their friendship.
That's cool.
Sounds interesting. I want to read it. People have been saying it's amazing and I like the art style. I want to read it. Anyways.
I would say either this or the last statement when he's angry.
We still have a full bar, so we could try both. Or you could save first, if it'll let you.
Good question.
Hell yeah.
This game is very forgiving on the saves.
It is. About to get fucked up, wish you luck. Good luck, my dude! Be careful, Cthulhu.
Be careful, take Ubers.
Yes, and if you're not at home, take... Oh, that was it. Take Ubers. When he mentioned the stage costume, I sensed a sudden, powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain, Mr. Newman?
Wait, what?
Oh my god, look how cute it is! You are so cute!
Well, why would a frilly scarf thing and a long skirt make me feel like that?
Because it's cute, and you like cute things.
I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you? Like I'd be into that kind of thing! I'm a dude! I'm into braces, not dresses!
You don't think Robin likes girls' clothes, do you?
Oh, come on, isn't it obvious?
You're enjoying this a bit too much, Athena. I don't think you're enjoying it too much at all, actually.
I think
you're
it's cute.
I think you're enjoying it so much.
No way, man! Sid. Sid's so cute.
This boy is precious. This boy is so precious. You are so manly, Robin Newman. It's okay that you like dresses. You're still manly as fuck. You're so manly in your dresses. Look at Mario. Mario looked manly as fuck in his wedding dress. And
Yeah.
powerful and beautiful.
Mario does look pretty good in that wedding dress. I'm just gonna say. The mannequin came falling toward me, so I stuck my hands out to stop it. End of story! Well, that's a new piece of information. Time to run an update. Even after the update, something just doesn't feel right here.
It doesn't feel right. He really does just like dresses.
Yes, he's the manliest man and the most precious boy in the cutest of dresses.
Yes, absolutely.
Do I have anything that could prove his statement contradicts with what really happened? We all grabbed a mannequin's titty at one point. Be honest with yourself. It's okay.
Ah, yes. This.
You said the mannequin came falling toward you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, the fingers of your hands would have been pointing outwards like this. But that's not what the handprints show. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms. Why in the world would I leave such weird handprints? You know why. You left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing. Whoa! Why don't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like frilly clothes, don't you?
Who cares if they're frilly? They're cute and adorable and everyone should like them.
It's a nice dress. Fine, I admit to putting the costume on. But I don't like girly clothes, man! It's okay, yes you do. Yes, new information to plug in. Athena's the best. Hey Hulk Busted, what's up, man? Time for another update.
Sometimes you cross your hands to catch the mannequin titty.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay.
I snuck in knowing the costume was in there.
Where's the update at?
My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy.
Well, these emotions are all kind of
Weird.
believable, but also weird.
When I saw it, it was amazing. More amazing than I imagined.
Aww. Oh no.
Oh my god, I better get all excited. Gosh.
But it was strictly for artistic purposes, man. I love this theme song. Like when you do the mood matrix.
So cute.
He's real precious. That is a look.
Why are you sad that you put on the girly clothes?
Let's find out, maybe. Did you save?
No, I didn't.
You got it anyway. It's okay. Good idea. There's another emotion that doesn't fit, kind of. Yes. So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man!
Oh my god, Robin, I love you.
Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on. But you also felt sad. Who cares if I felt sad? It's no big deal! Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you? Oh, no! You're not fooling anyone anymore. Now tell us why you were sad. Okay, fine! If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you!
Oh my god, am I about to like cry? Am I gonna cry right now?
I don't know. The reason I felt sad is no matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper!
Oh my god!
Oh,
Robin! Robin!
you're beautiful.
Robin! You are the prettiest. You are the absolute prettiest. And I love you. And come into my chest. Come into my
I
chest
just want to
and let me hold you. Because you are the prettiest. You are so pretty.
It's okay.
You are so pretty.
It's gonna be okay.
It's okay.
You're a beautiful being.
You're a beautiful babe, and I love you. Apollo, shut up!
No! That's not it! I totally own those girly clothes! I should have been totally pretty! But, there's something that keeps getting in my way! Wow, that's a whole lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart's crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control.
Out of control emotions. We saw those during the Nine Tails of Ill incident.
Oh yeah, when Jinxie was going nuts.
So all we have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right?
Yeah. Help me look for a conflict between his statements and the images we see. If we can find that, we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Mr. Newman said there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But, like, what does he mean? Final testify, man!
Oh my god.
Yeah, 2018, Apollo. Fucking chill.
I'm gonna cry.
So it's just gonna be anger the whole time. But we just need to figure out what conflicts with the facts.
Minute, I wore girly clothes.
I felt like a diva, and then I pulled the hood over my head. Wow. Is this his breakdown? Kinda.
I don't know. The brace? The fact that the brace is poking out?
I don't know. Try it. Save.
God, I love this child.
I love this case in general.
I love this precious child. And he is now, like, my favorite. My favorite Phoenix Wright, like, case character.
We'll find out. Oh, you can see the constellations now. Let's do it. Take a guess. What do you think? No matter what, Robin is a precious bean.
Robin is perfect.
What you think? Oh yeah, the thing isn't quite, God damn it.
Oh my god.
Wait, maybe over a little? Ah, there it is.
Ah.
It is a thing. Yes, got it. Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger toward your brace, don't you?
Does somebody make you wear that, baby?
Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be? Huh? What? Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you? No way, man! This is a symbol of masculinity! I could never take it off! Is it that you can't take it off or that you don't want to take it off? Oh man! I should have kept my big mouth shut! This is really weird. He exhibits intense anger towards his brace, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off even when dressing like a girl. And why he's so interested in girls' clothes in the first place. I have a feeling we're on to the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret.
Athena, you okay?
It seems Robin is still hiding a secret. A big one.
I'm not reading that.
That's not really... It's 2018, Apollo. Anyways, at least I think so. I mean, this game came out in 2013, but that's still no excuse. Anyways. No, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane. It's not that insane. Mr. Newman. What? I'm on to your little secret. And if I'm correct, it's not very little at all. It's huge. This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left. Help busted, yes. Yeah, Blackwell's just over in the corner, like, sipping tea, reading something, and being like, wake me up whenever you've done.
I don't know. Honestly. Either the first or third one. I'm guessing it's the third one.
Mr. Newman, or should I say Miss Newman, you are and always have been a girl. Nope, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence.
I know, that's what I was about to say. But at the same time, it's the court of law, so you kind of have to.
It's not necessarily. Athena's not doing it because she wants to do it. She's doing it because this is the court. This is a court of law, and we're trying to uncover who the fuck was this is a murder trial. Shit needs to we need to know what's going on here. Apollo,
we're done.
We need to get a little bit more, you know. Maybe Robin just, is confused and doesn't know what Robin wants, you know? Well, the way that they put this is, it's a quote-unquote therapy session, but it's for the good of uncovering the truth. The whole point of the trial is to uncover the truth of what really happened. So if Robin played a role, and whether or not Robin's gender came into play in the trial itself, that's important, and we need to know. So it's not like we're trying to out Robin on purpose, but...
Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict or something. Robin Newman is without question a man, I guess.
Why don't you just let Robin decide?
Yeah. He's insane.
Let's all just debate about this for a second and just let Robin chill.
Yeah. I know. That's what it is. Apollo just justice. Apollo just jealous because Robin's got better cords of steel.
It's true. And at the end of the game, if you guys are done talking about me, I'm both. And there's nothing you can do about it! The bracelets! Welcome to my feminine side! Nothing you can do to stop it. I'm both. No, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs, but no! What?
It's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. I just like being masculine. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a P-E-E-K. As if. What an amazing transformation.
Well, all the Discord's gone, so the image is now complete. Yeah. Please don't think less of Robin.
I don't.
Robin is still a precious bean.
No, Robin is precious.
Robin can be both. Get you a Robin that can do both.
I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law just as my parents wanted. But now this living lie that has me pinned to the ground, it's... Ah! It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena! Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor! I'm gonna be an artist! Fuck my parents! Yay!
Sid's dead again.
Order! Order in the court!
Japan, ladies and gentlemen. Yep.
What a shocking development. He really did turn out to be a she.
Nope. The eyelashes are the same as they've been.
Yeah.
You guys just didn't notice.
No, I totally noticed.
You did notice. I know you did.
Why is everyone looking at me like that? I feel like a movie star or something. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy. Okay. Run! No pics or you'll regret it, man!
Are her folks watching her now? I don't know. All I know is her parents are assholes.
Listen. I appreciate Robin right now because Robin is kind of embodying well, a little bit. Embodying my feelings on my gender.
Well, that's why I wasn't sure in the beginning whether or not I wanted you to voice both of them. Because I was like, Sid could definitely identify with Robin as a character a lot. But also, this voice hurts. And you just went through Mayor Tenma, so... this voice hurts.
So yeah, no, my headcanon is that Robin is neither and just wants to be a Robin.
You'll never know, man!
I mean, maybe
I'll keep you guessing!
maybe physically anatomy-wise, but as identity-wise. Identity-wise, I think Robin just fucking is like, whatever!
My identity is my own, damn it!
A genderless human.
Hi!
Looks like Sid. And
Hi.
also looks like Newman.
If that's your headcanon.
I don't know. Maybe it's because she finally got her troubles off her chest?
Literally?
I thought of them wearing a Robin from Batman costume.
Yeah, fluid as fuck. That's Sid and also Robin.
What up?
Well, this is all well and good, but does he being a she actually change anything?
Yes, that's why we did this. The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things.
Excuse me!
As far as things that we need to go in the case.
It, please!
Look. There's now a piece of evidence that we must reevaluate because of the court's perception of what the fuck is going on. Look, man. We're all in the know. That doesn't mean the judge. Look at the judge. He's stupid. He doesn't know what's going on ever.
Let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that the witness is a girl?
Okay, don't tell me Phoenix Wright is gonna make me do this. Is Phoenix Wright gonna make me do this?
I don't remember. I'm gonna be 100% obvious. I don't
Okay.
remember. Oh no. Come on, Ace Attorney! It's not this, is it?
Ace Attorney, I love you. You should know better and do better. But I believe
This is a
that-
courtroom full of old dudes that don't know what's going on. Come on, Ace Attorney. Don't do me like this. I love this fucking game. Don't be mad. It's a good game. You have to suspend your disbelief for a second. And this is it, I guess. Please explain. Okay, so you see, I feel if you... Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we're wrong. I think this is a penalty. I think we're wrong. That's not it. This isn't it.
This isn't it! Yay! I've never been so happy to receive a penalty!
Oh my god, thank you.
Thank you! Oh my god, hug me! I'm so happy! I was so worried! I was gonna be
Shit,
so
dude.
upset!
In spite of that,
Yay!
I'm so glad.
I'm so happy!
I didn't remember, so I was about to be like, oh no.
I was so worried! I was so worried!
You know what's funny? We weren't even dating when I first played this game. Like, not even... I don't even know if we were talking or hanging out when I first played this game.
I'm sure we were.
We were talking.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot from 2013, to be totally honest with everyone. So I remember playing this game, and I remember the job I had, but I don't remember a lot. So we were friends, but we were not close in that regards. Hey, Steve! Give me a kiss.
I'm so happy!
Me too. So what the fuck is actually the thing?
Thank goodness.
So what are we reconsidering then?
What are we considering?
Wait. We're reconsidering... Didn't Fulbright say... the voice?
You're right!
And I'm not saying that to try to backseat you, because I don't remember, but Fulbright said that it had to be Juniper because it... There was only one girl out of the three of them, and that's not right anymore. This is what I'd like the court to reconsider.
Oh yeah, the tape recorder. The one that recorded this right. You're a goner.
This is a totally reasonable explanation for fact changing based on sex. That's right. So, we've already established that it's female in the recording, the voice.
Now hold on a second.
There's no voice acting in this, so
There's
I don't
no
know.
voice acting, so I'm just gonna be like, and I wanted to say this earlier. Again, something I wish I said earlier, but I didn't. My brain was like, I bet Robin has kind of an effeminate sounding voice. I wonder if he could have passed for the female on the recorder.
But that's not the logic everyone had. Maybe people who knew Robin in their minds were like, maybe, but like as far as the detective was concerned, he was like, well, there's only one girl, book 'em, boys.
Yeah.
I mean, book her, boys. Hey, get it? Because she's a girl. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female, if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her so-called alibi. And that's why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect.
So then...
That's right. The witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we're using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled as a suspect too. Oh no! That's so rude! I thought we were friends.
Wow, talk about a sudden turn of events. You've done it! You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence. This is the only time I deserve to be talking now.
Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single hole.
Not so hasty now. You're forgetting the only person here who was privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect.
But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl both at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in camp suspicious. Not because I don't like her, but just because I don't want my client to get taken away.
That's not nice, Athena! How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about the murder makes me...
Oh shit, she fainted.
You being dramatic right now, Robin.
I've never had the chance to be dramatic before!
Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime.
No!
Perhaps our newfound lady man thing is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods, by lending Miss Scuttlebutt to the body. That would make them an accessory to the crime. Sorry, my headcanon's getting in the way.
How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman!
Attorney at law.
Birdman.
Yeah, Harvey Birdman. I love that show.
In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not?
He made it all make sense somehow. What's on her headband? It's paint. And he'll keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else knew the script's details.
I think it's just because we're so used to seeing Robin glaring.
It's the eyebrows.
It's
bruh.
the eyebrows.
She's not glaring anymore.
And the fact that the expression is different.
And I think her eyes get a little bit bigger. Like the pupils of her eyes. A little bit bigger.
They're definitely more glittery.
The only way they could have known the script was if they...
Wait, what does this word mean?
Penned. Like they wrote it.
Oh.
I don't know this one. Save. Does it let you save? Do
Good
it.
question.
Hell yeah. Thanks, mobile port. I'm pretty sure you could not save here in the regular game, but the mobile port is on our side.
I'm gonna guess heard it from Junie.
Maybe, yeah. Athena is the first one to actually wipe her forehead. Phoenix and Apollo both just kind of like sweat it out. Sorry, Junie, but you're not gonna like this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone.
What the devil?
Saw that.
Oh no, Cynthia, you got it. That brace was totally a bind.
Yes, but I wasn't gonna call attention to it. I'm 100% committed to not revealing any single plot hole, or like plot twist to Sid. 100%.
Oh, that makes sense.
Go ahead, do it.
I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Corte noticed it immediately and changed it back.
Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman.
I get it. If Robin won, Hugh wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper.
Right, not because we're against anybody being gay, but because Robin had no interest in confessing to Juniper. Only Hugh was gonna do that. That's been established.
How could you, Athena? What a bunch of bull! I never heard a word about the script from Juniper! Never, ever!
You sure? Can you look me in the eye and swear you didn't?
Bad Athena. You don't have any evidence!
Actually, we might have just the thing.
Really?
Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial.
Oh yeah, flashback time.
Is a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Crotier who posted the corpse. Airforehead, how did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Corte was wearing. Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
I remember this.
Sure, I might have said that, but so what?
Well, think of it this way, Athena.
Yeah, which way exactly?
If I told you that I'd be wearing a blue suit today, but then showed up wearing what I've got on now, what would you say?
Oh, the red suit. Oh, I think I got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court.
Very well, Miss Sykes, present away. What are you waiting for? Get on with it.
Wait, this Miss Newman had prior knowledge to the script's content.
So we know what it is. We need to figure out which, is it the mock trial script? Or, I don't know which one said it. Call for a recess.
One from the prosecutor course. It is this.
That girl needs some blood pressure medicine. Oh, man.
The mock trial script?
Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you were shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly, you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit." Oh, yeah, I said that. What's your point? You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit, and I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on the Things to Prepare page. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you. No! I thought we were friends, Athena! How could I have been so blind? We can still be friends after the trial. In light of her privileged knowledge, I move to declare Miss Newman as a suspect, Your Honor, but only temporarily, because I just want to get the heat off of my client for a minute, and then we can figure out the rest later. If knowing the script details makes me a suspect, there must be others besides me! I mean, someone else could have seen Professor Corte's note! Note? What note? The professor and Juniper were working together to prepare for the mock trial, but only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest. But it's the truth! Professor Corte did do exactly what you're thinking! She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case. But she did write a note to herself about the props and the details of the victim's body. Is this really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note.
I'd say she's telling the truth.
wait a sec. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like our client's script.
Well, yes, I believe you're right.
Arrest Robin for cheating at school. Like you've never cheated at school in your life. Well, maybe you haven't. But I have. I cheated on my EOCs. I'm quite proud of it, to be honest.
Apparently, this case isn't as clear-cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe.
Oh shit, Daniel hasn't.
This new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecution's case. EOC stands for end of course. Also, Stay Hydrated Bot urges you to take a shot of water if you haven't.
Bully for you, person. But I don't think this spells victory.
And why not?
The battle's still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword. And show me what you're truly capable of if you wish to live.
She just like takes out the Masamune.
You want it? Don't worry, I'm about to bring it. But only if you have enough rupees.
Is your instructor watching the stream? Guys, I hate to break this to you, but I graduated from high school almost 10 years ago. I'm old. If it can be, and I went into a profession that didn't require my diploma. So if my instructors want to strike my fucking thing because I cheated on all of my, and I stress, I cheated on all of my EOCs. Bring it on. I have full confidence that it will not influence my current career path in any way. Sorry that I used that to my advantage to get a leg up in life because I was stupid and couldn't do it by myself.
I graduated 8 years ago.
Yay, we're all old here! Hell yeah! Old people! I should make that a fucking community for Twitch. Old people unite. I barely even remember being a teenager, I'm not gonna lie. Look, man, grades don't matter when you get out into the real world. It's all, life is bitter and hard and it's competitive. You gotta do what you gotta do to get a leg up in life. As long as you don't hurt anybody, you know, what the fuck is cheating actually hurting anybody? I mean, it hurts me because I didn't actually learn the things that were on my test because I cheated. But you know what? I don't need to know any of those things as a seamstress and a tailor. So, you know what? It's okay for me. But when it comes to, you know, it's individual, you know? Depends on what you're gonna go into. Just don't hurt anybody. It's Zen in the art of mastering the bar exam.
No, I'm trying to... Civil law, something law, and criminal law.
Corporate law
Corporate law. Thank you.
and criminal law. It's the 25th edition.
I already said I want nothing to do with this trial.
Hi, Liquid Late. O'Connor might cheat a little, probably.
How juvenile. It's not a matter of what you want. It's for you will cooperate, Hugh O'Connor.
Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness?
It doesn't matter. Nobody knows what they want to do with their life, really.
Just try to
not in
enjoy
high
it the
school.
best you can.
Yeah, just fucking figure out what you like doing and then try to figure out a way to make it profitable so that you could do it for a living. There's no point in working a job that society deems honorable if you are fucking miserable. I can't deal with people that are like, man, this person has this job that seems fun, and therefore I'm mad at them because they're making money off something that's, in my eyes, is easy because I don't know anything about it. I'm talking about fucking YouTubers, man. I get really angry at people that are like, man, I wish I could just sit in front of a camera all day. It's not that easy. Also, I'm sorry that you didn't have the stomach or the dedication to, like, commit yourself to doing... You could do it, too, if you wanted to do it and put the work into it, but you didn't. Find what you like doing, and then relentlessly commit yourself to it and work really hard. And there are going to be times where it's not going to work for you, but you just need to not give up. I believe that you can follow your dreams and be successful, but it's never going to happen right away. You just have to commit to it and fucking trudge through all the hardship and all the failure, and then you'll eventually get there. You just have to not give up. Don't ever give up. Anyways. Don't be an English major. We made jokes about that like 2 streams ago.
Kimmy is a good mom.
And I'm just saying, don't think that it's gonna be all fucking rainbows and butterflies. If you want to follow your dreams and you're a creative, it's gonna suck for you. It's gonna suck for you for a long time. And there's gonna be so many times where you're gonna look around you and you're gonna see all your friends and they're all like successful. They're all like ridiculously high up the ladder. My brother makes so much more money than I do. I'm okay right now for the first time in many years, but my brother is like very successful financially, but he's miserable. He doesn't like doing his job. He likes the fact that he supports himself and he's satisfied with his job because he doesn't, you know, that's what that's what life handed him, and he's like, I'm gonna take advantage of that and do it well and be successful, and I'm happy with that. But for somebody who's a creative and wants to pursue a career as a creative, you have to deal with the fact that people are gonna succeed and be better than you for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
But you need to not let that deter you. You need to not be like, man, I suck ass, and just keep going. And keep going for years. Like, years and years of people just being better than you and feeling like shit. If you've got the stomach to go despite that, eventually, if you work at something for long enough and you don't give up, and you're stubborn as shit, something will happen, and you can take advantage of an opportunity and do something.
You'll get a million no's before you get a single yes.
Yes, I think that's because we both went into certain aspects of acting for a while. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. You'll put out like 100 auditions and you will get a call back for like 5. And you might get 1 as an actual job. But you have to trudge through that 100 auditions that people are like, nah. And there'll be many times where you're like, man, it's just me and I suck and I'm not cut out for this. But if you, and it's okay to think that, but if despite that, you're like, man, I suck, but eventually I won't suck, and just keep going, you will get something, and you can build off of that. So I believe you can follow your dreams if you just don't give up. But also, don't be an idiot and, you know, like, live. Like, if you need to work a shitty job in the meantime, work a shitty job in the meantime. Just don't give up. Don't get distracted. Like we do all the time. Anyways, I'm getting distracted right now.
The accused testified that she left for home around 6 p.m.
Yes, my notes here do confirm that fact.
Yes, our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be.
That was a fallacious lie. Or am I mistaken, Golden Boy?
Golden Boy, I love that show.
I have no intention of saying anything more. Now if you'll excuse me.
No.
Hold! I'm not through with you yet. Seems like the rogue prosecutor has it out for me.
Boy?
Leave and we just might discuss you know what. No, wait.
Your glass is crooked. One little statement and Mr. Cool loses it? What's that all about?
I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify.
Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor?
The word of genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugh O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy lawyer course. How's that?
If you've always wanted to try it, even if you don't think you're any good at it, you should at least try it. Just try your hand at it, if it's something that you've always wanted to do. Life's too short. Seriously, life is way too short. You could be dead tomorrow and not know. I hope not, because I love you, but you should just try to do things that you're like, man, I want to do that. I want to see if I could try my hand at that. That makes me happy to try. Do it. Just do it.
You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you.
I know Junie would never lie like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know it hit him. I also don't like him anyway.
To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. Around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Yes. I just don't know what yet.
That's quite enough. Well done, Golden Boy.
It's taken everything in me to not make Golden Boy jokes.
The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which point the campus is a desolate place. Now, you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m., the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of this heinous crime.
On a regular tape recorder, though, that wouldn't have had the time on it. Do you have any proof of that? Or... Ah, okay.
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock strikes 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after that broadcast.
Okay, I will believe this then.
The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap.
So when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been... ...
Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building, even after the killing.
So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved...
Great, another inconvenient testimony.
Miss Lakes, your cross-examination, please.
People are always going to be pissed with anything you say. Those are the kind of people that you don't want to be around, though. Don't pay them any heed. They just want to be angry, be angry. So, do you meditate often?
Don't tell me you're going to start pestering me too.
What's that supposed to mean?
No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private life.
What? What?
I will remind the defense this is a court of law and not a pickup spot.
It seems Miss Fancy Pants' lawyer is smitten with the witness.
Objection! 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 I'm just trying to establish the witness.
If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl?
That's it! You better take the...
Whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax. I'll just continue my testimony now if you don't mind.
Our client has stated she went home at 6 p.m. You and Professor Corte were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? What was the last time you saw her?
Yes, I left school at around 6 p.m.
No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7. I suppose neither side can prove that way or the other.
But if Junie was there, that means she's lying.
Or she just misunderstood the time.
One or the other.
Truth be told, I only saw her for the briefest of moments.
So you just walk past a good friend, barely even saying a word.
Sometimes you do that.
That's normal, Athena. At least it is for me.
The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you start standing around chatting. Then again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices.
Excuse me, rude! Annoyingly loud voices? I'd like it if you refrained from insulting my partner like that.
Normally I'd shout objection right about now, but I'll take this one for the team.
What's with that stare, Apollo? I don't like it.
He's feeling real attacked right now.
Yeah, he's just like, Athena's necklace that's Widget. He's a program, but he does give away her mood at all times, which is not so convenient for us, but at the same time, Widget is very useful, so,
Anyway, I think it's about all I have to say. Press!
All right. I'll take you up on your kind offer.
I expected as much, so go ahead, ask away.
Mr. O'Connor, I want to ask you... Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
That's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations.
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations, and like that to others, my job was to be mentally prepared.
Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready while he just sat on his behind?
Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7. I suppose a few archery club members did come along while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul?
Oh! That's right, I didn't say a word to anyone until the final bell at 7 p.m. I know what it is!
I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face.
Thanks, I've been working on it.
You didn't talk to anyone, huh?
Oh no, Cthulhu, I've 100% been there before. That's the worst.
Wait, what?
When you plan to get fucked up and your stash doesn't even fuck you, like affect you at all.
Oh, man.
It's the worst. You're like, damn it.
Okay, I know exactly. Yes.
Damn, I don't even know what you're doing. So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd. Are you sure about that?
I already told you. My word is as good as gold.
No, not even as good as copper.
Ooh.
So how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
Sorry, never seen that before.
Oh, I know. This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail, or at least somewhat good detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads, 23rd, meet with Hugh, and important. I'm really surprised that you remember this. I did not remember this, and I have played this case before.
Ha ha!
Yes, be very careful. Painkillers are very dangerous. It's kind of actually an epidemic. It is a problem. I get the necessity of them in certain extreme situations. Be careful, though. They are very addictive, and maybe you should just not, if you don't need them. I have taken them before for wisdom teeth reasons that have passed. It made me nauseous as fuck, and I hated it, actually. I just slept and had really weird, like vivid, lucid dreams, and got really nauseous and wanted to throw up. It's a super big problem here, though. Super big. So be careful. And, if you think that you may have, like, some sort of... If you think that you may have a problem, you should probably tell someone. I know that's the last thing that you want to do, but people can help you. If you just, like, reach out. And you should, because it will fuck you up.
Take a look.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. Didn't you find that interesting? Reading Rainbow!
Hikaru-chan!
Hikaru-chan!
Where'd you get that?
The key word here is important. I'm not acknowledging you. You say you were at the archery range all day. But you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk. That's just me. Son, thanks for the host!
But the entire campus was buzzing with activity before the mock trial. Where could they possibly had a private conversation?
I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell.
What's this now?
The witness stayed after the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor?
This is insane.
It's not. Of course we're continuing Phoenix Wright games, as long as we're able to.
Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you also have no evidence as usual.
Look, man, you don't have a lot of evidence either most of the time. And no, I don't. I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until after the last bell. And he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim.
First Robin, now me. Where are you going to accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something.
Bitch, I know
Look
it.
at that sweat. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death.
I'm the one with the attorney's badge. He don't have one. I ain't intimidated by him. I had my suspicions about Robin, but Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects, after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Corte that day?
I bet you anything it's Professor Means.
Huh.
Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I have something to say.
I really, really, really want to play Eyes of Heaven, but I have not.
If it will save me some trouble, then by all means, speak away. If you would recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect.
Oh. He has a point.
Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer.
He means defense attorney, but I don't know why they... Alright.
What a pity to think such genius is to be wasted on
mere defensing. Everyone is ignoring how it could be the victim. But Cortez has no motive or indication of suicide. She has no... I mean... Nobody said anything about her mental state.
As Professor means. I'm telling you, he's creepy as fuck. It's him.
But that's literally all you have to go on, is that he's creepy as fuck.
Yep.
There's nothing that ties him to the fucking crime at all.
Well, except for the fact that in the beginning, he's like totally bad-mouthing Cortez, and everybody has already said that you're either on Cortez's side or you're on Means' side.
Well, yes. So
there's animosity there.
There is animosity. You have that. But beyond that, he hasn't... We don't know his alibi yet, but other than that, he hasn't been involved at all.
Still saying it's him, because
all right. I mean,
fuck
I'm
him.
not going to tell you one way or the other. It would be easy to tell if it was the victim. Yes and no. But moreover, I don't think we've been... First of all, I don't believe there's ever been a straight suicide in a Phoenix Wright game. There's been, like, staged suicides aplenty. But I don't think anyone intentionally ever took their life. Unless I'm remembering wrong. Yes, stabbing yourself and being stabbed are very different. This is true. Voice changers are not out, by the way. I don't remember exactly how the course of this goes. There has been a suicide. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to remember who it was. I love Blackwell. I'm gonna look this up really quick so I know who it is, but I don't necessarily need to make it clear to everyone just in case.
At last your moment is here, Sykes Dono. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement. And prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge on your lapel.
Could he lay any more pressure on? Yes, I'm literally not looking at anything in any of the games I haven't played. And by any of the games I haven't played, I mean Spirit of Justice, basically, because it's the only one I haven't played.
The voice is unmistakable.
Oh, there was, actually, in a game that we played recently. I'm forgetting about Terry Falls.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely committed suicide right in the middle of the courtroom.
Yep.
Anyways, you're right. Just in which case... To whom does the voice on the tape really belong to?
Victim.
The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Are you mad? The voice on the recording says you're a goner.
So?
That's something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around.
So? That is a problem. You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner.
Athena?
You're a goner. You're a goner. You're a goner. Hugh Connor. Hugh Connor? Wait a second!
Whoa, Athena, you're scaring me here.
You're scared? I'm terrified for even coming up with this.
Wait, what?
Prosecutor Blackwell, you wanted to know if I'm worthy of my badge. Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I'm able to proudly wear this at all.
Oh. And I take it you won't be changing your argument. Still, it stands that it's a bit odd for the victim to be yelling, "You're a goner."
I agree, if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not.
I assume you've something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes?
Not exactly, but You don't have to add this fuel to his fire, Your Honor. If it is indeed Professor Corte's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was... Your Bulma figure do got a nice booty. I saw it. Put those pics out there. Do it.
See, I definitely don't think that she was threatening him, but I don't necessarily think he was threatening her either.
Save. You gotta save. And then it doesn't matter. You can pick whatever you want. Yeah, Phoenix Wright, it's all about going by assumptions. Do it. Follow your heart. I would like to call one basic fact to question. Is the shout on the tape really saying you're a goner?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Just wait. Just stick with me for a second. Professor Corte's planner says she was supposed to meet with the witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Corte get angry with him during their private meeting.
I don't see how this changes what we heard on the tape.
Well, if you want to see how it changes things, let's try a little experiment. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you're mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name.
Okay, well, let's see him. Yeah, Connor!
What did I do to deserve that?
Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster.
Yeah, Connor! You, Connor? You, Connor. Wait a second! This cannot be.
You think I'd spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? But it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect, and that's scientific fact. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters, or the wind for voices.
How does he mention it?
You can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The voice on the tape recorder never was "You're a goner." That's only what we thought we heard, when in fact it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will note that this is different from the selective hearing men are so good at.
I think you're right, but what was that last part again?
Never mind! The important thing is the voice was recorded and it wasn't our client. It definitely wasn't. Since it was the victim scolding the witness, he must now join the list of suspects. Nice, that's a good animation.
That is.
10 out of 10.
I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it's come to this. I will not allow such fallacious quibbles to be appended Upend this case.
Blackwell, please.
The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Evidence? What's he gonna pull out now?
It's okay, we got something.
Oh, shit. Nate Big Doom, thank you for the host. What's up, boo-boo? How you doing?
Feast your eyes on this photo and let me see that insolent look vanish within them.
Oh.
Aww.
Aww.
Well, let's see here. Oh, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim.
They're so cute.
Look at this photograph. It's sweet.
The photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together.
Wait. Was this taken in the art room? The room the murder occurred?
Indeed it was, but The revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
But look at Junie. She doesn't look like she's about to murder somebody. I love Blackwell. I don't know about Sid. Sid, do you love Blackwell?
I can't tell yet, to be honest.
Sid doesn't know yet. It's too soon. I love Blackwell. We're good, Nate.
I don't hate him or anything. I think he's interesting.
We'll see. It's too early.
He's not my favorite prosecutor yet, though.
We have to get into everybody's tragic backstory, Desu.
Yeah. He's definitely not my favorite
Wait for the finale.
prosecutor at this moment. But I don't hate him.
And he's weeb as fuck.
He's weeb as fuck, so that's cute.
You can't
And he's
deny
gay
that.
as fuck.
I told you
Fulbright.
he was a weeb. I was like, you're gonna like him just because he's such a weeb. Because
And-
we're weebs.
I like the fact that,
What date, though? That's important. We need to know. But it says taken on the day of the murder, so we'll just have to accept that as fact.
Seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious, probably.
Junie was with Professor Corte just 5 minutes before she was murdered? What now? Nothing I say can change that fact.
huh, I understand now. You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth. Listen, Missy, the person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world. I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't that. I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
But I became a lawyer so I could...
You still fail to understand after so much pain and defeat. The courts are not play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up.
Ah! Ah! Damn it! If he thinks of giving up now, he's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. But I can't think of any way to strike back. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. That's impossible! How could I smile under these circumstances, even if I forced it?
This is badder than bad. Who knew Blackwell had that one waiting in the wings? Why didn't that twisted samurai just present this at the beginning?
Wait, maybe this was his real plan? Was he just trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right, because I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Corte? Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a lie as a guy. Or was it Hugh O'Connor, the honor student who met with Professor Corte?
There seems to be little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer. It's time for a verdict. I've got it. It's happening. What?
No! That's not gonna happen, man!
What's the meaning of this? You can't interrupt a judge about to hand down a...
Maybe, but false verdicts are a no-no. Sorry, I'm like actually trying to do Robin's fucking animations and I don't even realize it. Miss Newman, please explain yourself. Juniper's not the killer. I know because I know who the real killer is. What? You do? You know who the real killer is? What's she up to now?
Yep, I know because the real killer is... me! What? What? It was me! I did it alone, just me!
I don't get it. Why is she confessing?
Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems.
Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends! Just so he can walk free! Get it over with! Declare me guilty already! Please, wait. Juniper, what are you doing? Thank you for all you've done, Thena. But you'll have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer. Junie, no! Don't do it! Hugh and Robin have done nothing wrong. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer is me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime.
What?
Junie, you know that's not true! Hurry up and retract your statement! I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Thena.
It's high school, man. Hormones. Yeah, they can't let each other take the blame.
Somebody explain what the hell's going on.
Notice, though, that Hugh hasn't jumped in to be like,
Yeah.
"Ah, it was me."
What a shitlord, am I right?
Yeah, Hugh sucks. I see through. I see right through your cheap ploy. School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whoever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke.
Oh, I wasn't aware. That's kind of messed up, isn't it?
Even meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, I might add. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that they have nowhere else to run.
Protect each other. Wait! So, was Robin just trying to protect Junie too?
Well, yeah.
If so, then the real killer is... Oh, no, maybe not.
Oh snap, is Hugh gonna be not an asshole? Huh. This whole thing's a joke.
Uh-oh, now it's Hugh's turn.
Of course.
What is wrong with kids these days?
I know it just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes.
Oh, it is a bow!
You think I'm the killer, don't you? Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking.
It's pretty obvious, though.
I think it's about time I told you the truth. And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it.
Wait. What?
Chaos! Yay! Hugh's not a total fucker.
He just waited an awful long time to get there.
Now, both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer.
I am so confused right now! How was he able to hold that in his teeth?
You still have doubts? How about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius. Enough of this nonsense. This is a court of law, not some set of high school drama.
It's true. High school is drama.
See, I have no choice. I'm afraid I'll have to. I'll have to.
Hoy! Wait, your baldness.
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwood, but I'm in no position to hand down a verdict just yet. I'm hoping the defense and the prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. That is why I'm giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating the case.
Pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
Fine. Do as you wish.
This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned. And that's that.
To be continued!
Probably be a good time to save.
This is the perfect time.
Oh, no!
Save.
No.
Not this slot.
No,
Keep
save to
this slot.
one. Yes.
Save this dick. Alright, so. Here's the deal.
It's almost 3.
It's almost 3 a.m. We're gonna continue this.
Yes.
Maybe tomorrow I also want to try a little speed running.
Okay.
I haven't been able to
I'll
speed
keep an
run.
eye on you.
Yeah. I've had an injury, so I haven't been able to speed run in many weeks. But not only do I have a turbo controller, because turbo controllers were just now allowed in Earthbound speedrunning for this category that I'm in. But I've been working on recovering. I've been real good. It's been torture. I haven't played any video games at all. So I'm gonna try my hand at a little bit of PJ%, a little Earthbound speedrunning tomorrow. But we'll probably also continue this tomorrow because
yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to speedrun for a super long period of time.
No, you'll probably be able to get a good solid PJ run in.
1 or 2.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, is like...
For tonight, though, I'm gonna get some rest so that this can happen.
Yeah.
Who are we gonna hang out with tonight? I think I see... Let me make sure he's still, gonna be on for a little bit, though. Hang on.
I have to pee.
I should eat something before I go to bed. Fuck yeah, he's still on! Okay, so, Toucan Sham is playing a
hell yeah.
randomizer. Toucan Sham is amazing! If you've never seen Kyle before,
You love Kyle.
he's on our stream team, and he is doing Link to the Past randomizers, which are always really fun. But he's playing as a sprite that he made. His Pikachu sprite.
Oh, yay!
Which is official now. You can totally get it now.
That's
if you
fucking
play
awesome.
randomizers, you can get Pikachu. That was made by Kyle. So, he's doing a randomizer run, so we're going to host him. Everybody say hi to Kyle. You should spam Pika. Or some form of Pikachu. And say hello. And we'll be back tomorrow at some point.